Yeah, dude, the delay between the streaming is just it's just getting more and more ludicrous every week. I don't know what's going on. But I think we're live now. So hi everyone, welcome to the greatest podcast on earth. 2024, happy new year. This is the first episode of this new year of Honored Ones. And you know what? One of our New Year's resolutions, believe it or not, is is not to come up with better intros. Which I think we
Um,
should in retrospect. That's something we could probably afford to add to the docket, but will we? Maybe. Maybe.
yeah. One of my New Year's resolutions is to be able to see the chat as a stream is
Damn
going
it.
on. You know what I mean? I would, really love to be able to do that. But yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm sure you guys are leaving, very positive remarks about how early we are,
Yep.
or rather, how on time we are. Even. So I can kind of foresee that. But I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. But today, in case you guys weren't aware, we're gonna be ranking all of season 2 episodes. We're just gonna be ranking all of them, going through them, putting them in a tier list for you guys, so you can give your thoughts or give our thoughts rather on this season. Um, I'm gonna be honest. One of the most difficult things, in my opinion, is going to be not putting everything in S tier
Mm-hmm.
and like trying to trying to divide it properly, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be really, really tough. I don't know. Do you think we should limit like how many we can put in a specific tier so that like not everything is S or A? Because I feel like otherwise there's only like 2 episodes that are really not deserving of that high of a rank. You know what I mean?
Um. Yeah, they kind of mess up the curve a little bit. The problem, air quotes, with this season being as good as it was, you know, everything can't be in two tiers at the top. I mean, it can, right? Nothing's actually stopping us from doing that. But just, it doesn't make for very engaging conversation. Like, this episode is great. Yep. Now, this episode was also great. Like,
Also, yeah,
yeah.
it's like yeah.
So, yeah, I think we can impose like a soft limit. I was thinking more along the lines of the higher the number, the greater the argument or justification for other episodes being there by comparison. So, like Nanami's death being an S tier, and we have like 8 other episodes there. It's like, what if it was just A tier though? Like, that's gonna be
Yeah, I mean,
that's
you'll
not
you'll see
yeah.
you'll see what I mean. I think when we get into it, bro,
Okay.
you'll see what I mean. S
Um.
and A tier, I think, are going to be bloated as a result of like, because once you start asking like, oh my god, we have a bunch of fucking S tier and A tier things, and you start asking, was was Yuji, Toto, and Mahito, was that fight really S or A tier? Then you're gonna be like, okay, I see that we now need a hard limit, or else like, but we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it without it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it without it.
So a couple things, a couple not even announcements, but a couple thoughts slash things we need to establish. A for the tier list and B for this podcast slash New Year. You guys might have noticed this is not, in fact, Honored Ones After Dark episode 1, and that's a good reason. We promised to do this like way at the beginning of our streams for members when we decided to do the season 2 watch along with you guys. Watch along is crazy, but like the episode review podcasts. So, we're kind of just delivering on that promise. And B, we're still figuring out we're still figuring shit out. Like we're in the process of like working on our assets and visuals, and we wanted to give you guys like a proper notification slash swan song. I wrap this all up with a nice neat little bow, and leave nothing on the court. I
Yeah,
thought
I
I thought
mean,
I mean I thought
100%. I
I
mean, I
thought
think we
that
should.
I thought
Yeah.
that basketball thing would get a bigger reaction. Okay, wow, look at you.
Um, hey, bro, you've read Slam Dunk. I'm slightly less impressed by basketball references now. Um, but yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? I mean, I think the first Honor Runs After Dark episode will be fun.
Hmm?
Even though chat between me and you, it's going to be this,
God, you're
but
such a
without
hater,
JJK
bro.
as the centerpiece. Yes, actually. Thank you. But yeah, like Cream said, we promised this really early on, and I think forcing us to kind of rank these to see how good they are relative to one another is going to be fun. I have my own tier list pulled up, chat. So like whenever Cream says something out of pocket, you just know, don't worry, I got y'all with the proper rankings. So yeah,
Also,
for
yeah,
sure.
Liv, you don't need to call me out about the basketball thing. I think I think me knowing the ball is orange is already a lot of on my end. Um, it do be bouncing, right? Um, you do
Bro,
score.
please stop.
Oh my god.
This
Okay.
is like this is yeah.
Oh
Please think.
god, bro.
Um,
I'm glad you interjected. I was fighting for my life out there.
bro, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I might have to
Yeah,
reread Slam
no,
Dunk, bro. I forgot a lot about basketball already.
I
Um.
forgot a lot about basketball already. Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
so last thing
Um,
with this tier list is we're only gonna be ranking season 2. This is just like a fun little tier list we found that's A, organized, and B, kind of looks cool as hell. Just to be totally straight with you. So we're not gonna be ranking season 1 episodes. Um, just so that's that. We're only doing 24 to 47 here. 25 to 47. With that
yep.
out of the way, let's do this. So,
Okay.
first episode 25. I look at the time. I remember we were kind of losing our minds over the additional scenes that were added at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
with young Meme and Utahime.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Rightfully
Very
so. Like
good.
it didn't.
Additions
Yeah,
were good.
additions were great. Nice to see the animation debut. Bouncy. Very cool introduction to everything.
Mm.
However, I don't know if you want to rank this in a vacuum, like with our feelings about it at the time, or like weight it, in the grand scheme of the season. But for me, I think I've seen the highs as the season went on. Even with this like arc and Perfect Preparations adaptation, this was just a good first episode. I'd give it like a B tier personally. Like it started
That's
us
also
off on
that's
the right foot.
yeah, that's also what I'd say. Like I would say initially I felt, oh damn, this is an A-tier episode. I can't wait. But like in reality, when we see what we're going to be getting into, this is B tier 100%. B tier at tops. I might even be inclined to think like depending because I'm thinking like I might limit my personal S to 5 and then see how the numbers shake out afterwards, right? Because I'm really trying to make S tier mean something for me,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I think this might it depends. Might even potentially get bumped down. This is a really good episode, very solid debut, reintroducing us back into the story, starting hidden inventory, like a very good tone setter. Don't get me wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
overall, not not what JJK could reach, not what JJK did reach during this
Mm-hmm.
season. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
Also, yes, you did say perfect preparation.
oh my god, hidden inventory. My bad. My bad. My bad. Um. So this is episode 2. S tier visuals for me, because this was the first time you really got to see Gojo's abilities like in full effect, as a teenager. However, maybe call this like a beginner's bias or like introduction bias, but maybe because episodes 25 and 26 were like before the plot happened in full swing. A lot of it was just set up or didn't have the benefit of being like super big or like super important or super like flashy, but it did
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of great character work for Gojo, Geto, the basketball scene, um the what do you call it, like the thing where they were fighting Q at the beginning.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool. So there's just a lot of cool stuff, and I think this was also the episode where Geto took that, like, showed that dude
Took that
his
old
dog,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
in his afterlife, yeah.
Gojo attempts to use red. Generally, pretty good episode. I'd rank this just alongside episode 25 or the
Yeah.
first episode of season 2.
Mhm.
Another B tier. It's very good, very solid.
Gets the
But
job done that it was trying
not
to do. Yeah.
get exactly gets the job done. I'm not quite sure though that I'd say like, oh, this is one of the season's best. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think it's pretty good. Now,
Yeah.
I feel like here because me and you differ quite a bit on our stances on hidden inventory episodes relative to
Mhm.
what we see later. I know we do based just on some of the things you said and some of your like top 5 episode rankings
Mhm.
that I've heard from you, right? But episode 27, Toji comes in, right? He cooks Gojo. Gojo gets filleted, right? Pulls up, bang, shoots Rico, right? That episode. This
Yeah,
was this was an absolutely amazing
it
episode.
was so
Um,
good. And I think
Not
like,
Toji's introduction, but it really showed us what he's about in the anime.
yeah,
Anime
like,
only had to be go
dude,
crazy.
he splashed onto the scene in a big way. Like literally, Gojo closed his eyes and the Infinity knife in his fucking stomach. Like no pause. You know, like
Yeah, just cooked, bro. And here's the thing. I think the really great episode. I think this can only max out at an A tier.
me too.
And here's the reasoning. It's just the first half of the episode isn't weak, but it is not strong enough to justify an S tier ranking, especially when I'm giving those out scarcely, right?
Mm-hmm.
S tier is something different. And to give this, like, it's a very good episode, amazing episode. Toji is, I mean, the speed depicted, the weight behind all of his movements, everything's like really, really good, really good, right?
And
But it's just one of
Gojo,
those
dude,
things where,
Gojo popping off on blue and everything, like
yep,
it was just really cool.
yeah, it just gets eclipsed though, and
Mm-hmm.
you'll see when we get into it. But it simply put gets eclipsed. But I
Yep.
think this is a really solid, bona fide A tier episode.
Yep.
Um,
Now this might be our first proper disagreement.
yeah,
Okay.
bro. Because listen, bro. I'm just saying this. I'm looking at what we have later, and I know what you're thinking. I know what I'm thinking, and yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead, bro. I'll let you get into it though. I'll let you get
This
into it
is the Honored One episode, right? Everything like about Gojo and Geto and Toji just came almost to a boiling point this episode. This was the moment Gojo awakened. This was the moment Geto, realized his inferiority. This is fucking hell. This is where Geto like started hating non-sorcerers. It set everybody on their respective paths, and it ended Toji's.
though.
While also being a nice little insight into why Toji is the way he is, as well as being an amazing moment for Gojo in his personal development, right? I think it was done exceptionally well, and it was just, it was almost like a perfect climax to a relatively like short arc, and the fact that I'm debating between this one and the next one, as far as like, one of these got to go in S tier, man. One of them got to go in S tier because
Hey,
there's
bro.
like, dude, there's like a tragedy in these two. Like even the thumbnail for this 28 one is just like representing the entire episode. Like them going
I
on their
agree.
different paths. Like it just thematically, I think one of the most beautiful episodes.
And I think it is right. If we had to, like, gun to my head, they say put a hidden inventory episode in S, it would probably be this one, right? Putting it over, episode 5, the finale to hidden inventory would be tough, but I'd be willing to make that sacrifice. I think it's fair. However, right, we're not just talking about hidden inventory. We're not just talking about this collection of 5 episodes. We're talking about everything that we get, and there are a couple of episodes here that I see, and I'm like, listen, these are shoo-ins by nature. There is no way that this episode, even in the Honored One scene, is more worthy of S. I'm going to say this, right? If I feel like we have open S slots, I'll move mine up personally. I know this is probably where we're going to get some disagreements, right? But I think this is an amazing episode, stellar. The Honored One scene is amazing. I know it was like pretty like relatively controversial in the moment because of like the angle change. I know people didn't like it all that much. I thought the voice acting tied together, the lighting,
Also,
the purple was beautiful.
I did little side
yeah.
thing. I saw the dub version of this episode. The voice actor for Gojo fucking killed it, dude. Oh my god.
He cooked 100%, bro. Amazing, spectacular episode. That being said, season 2 is full of spectacular episodes. It's full of amazing episodes. It's full of episodes that I'm like, wow, if you were in a different season of anime, you would have been the best one. But you're not. You're competing with other JJK, and for me, I gotta give this A tier. I get the S tierers in chat. I understand if that's what you gotta do, Creams. I get it, but I gotta put it in A tier. And already I'm like, damn, bro, 2 in A tier, and we've only ranked 4 episodes. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm gonna put it top of A tier.
Cuts, hard decision. Yeah, 100% top of A tier. 100% top of A tier.
Okay,
and
here's where I'm at, right? The reason why I'm not
Mhm.
fighting you too much on it is because like 28 or 29 could honestly be an S tier. So I think as long as one of them is there, I'm like I can deal with it,
Does
you know?
does he know?
Come
Chat.
on,
Does he
bro.
know?
Come on.
Does he
You
know?
tell me you didn't fuck with 29?
No, bro. Don't say it like that because you're phrasing it incorrectly. I fucked with all of the episodes we have up here, right? I think all of these are great. I think episode 28, 29, oh, great, amazing, spectacular, magnifique, whatever, right? But once again, I'm gonna just call a spade. I'm staring directly at two episodes and I'm saying these are S tier. Fuck what you have to say. And listen, bro, Chad was saying limited to like 3 to 5, bro. And I'm just saying, listen, I'm willing to move it up if we got space. I just don't think we're gonna have space. For me, right? I can't speak for you. I can't speak for you, bro. Like I said, that's why I got my tier list open, bro. Because I know we're gonna disagree to the point where we just have to agree to disagree. If this is where it starts, I get it. But for me, what my ranking is looking like is episode 28's the top of A, episode 29's right behind that, 27, and then 25 and 26 are in B tier.
My problem with 28 and 29 for me is like they're so even to me. Like I love them both so much. I can't put one over the other so definitively, and that's why I keep hesitating on
It's a tier difference.
Yeah. So like that's why I'm like I think I'm more comfortable putting them both in A tier next to each other than I am putting one over the other.
Yeah, and I think putting both of them in S tier, dropping 2 S tiers before even leaving hidden inventory is crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because now you're saying, damn, bro, there's only 3 S tier Shibuya fights. Or 3 S tier Shibuya episodes. And it's like, whoa, do you wanna say that?
You know,
do you want to agree to that clause?
God, bro.
I don't know if you do, bro. That shit's crazy.
All right, we might already have to bump some stuff down. I'm thinking
That's
about
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 25 and 26.
They might be C tier.
Have to be C tier.
Yeah, like I love 27. It's got to be B tier. Yeah.
And I'm thinking you got to be B tier. Now we don't have to yet, right? It's not bloated yet, but I will say
it feels like it already.
Some that might need to be cut. I'm looking at some that might need to be cut. And I'm like, damn, bro, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look. I think we both know what's going in D tier. There are no bad episodes. I think I'm more comfortable with this, right? Like, there's something about seeing 28, 29. Like 27 was great, does not deserve to be next to them. Like I can say that definitively, you know? Like those are crazy highs.
For sure.
That's not to say we don't like 27, but yeah.
Yeah, and I mean Toji was still showing out episode 28. Bro cooked Ghetto real bad.
Yep, kicked his face after
yeah, bro was cooking. Bro was cooking for sure. Now that leaves us with episode 30. And this one might be controversial for me. I don't know where you stand, bro.
Okay, let's see what you say.
This will not go lower than B tier for me at all.
Okay.
It just won't.
I mean, I'm down to put it at B tier and 31 in A tier. That's where I was at.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
bro, see, 30 to me means a lot because it's the Yuji Nobara Megami shit, bro. That shit means so much to me. It's a rare example of like JJK really slowing up and just slice of life bullshit, bro. It's so unique. It's like even with all of the shit we're getting, bro, it's like there's something about it that's a little too potent, bro. There's something about it that's a little too potent. In episode 31, I agree. I agree 27 should be bumped down and 31 should kind of take its place because 31
that was a showcase, bro. That was a showcase.
Holy fuck. Holy shit, bro.
Bro, I remember that episode we shot. I literally said to you, bro, I did not care about Mechamaru like this much in the manga. I cared in the anime.
And I did, bro.
Yeah.
I already rocked with him, bro. You don't get it. He was supposed to win.
Yeah, he was supposed to win. I thought he was gonna win.
Here's the thing. I knew he wasn't going to in the anime. I needed them to change the canon, bro.
Yep.
I remember you asked me like, oh, what would happen if they change the canon, blah blah blah, because you said they do that in like some other series, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, if one thing has to change, I'm not gonna lie, Mechamaru surviving,
bro.
I don't know.
The amount this episode has done for Mechamaru stocks needs to be studied because right now, I think at the end of the season, the amount of Mechamaru was right about y'all, Kyoto students I've been seeing, like, they're vindicating him. They're clearing his name.
Yeah. amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think we've seen our first D tier episode. I'm not gonna lie. I think,
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
yeah,
Nobody.
yeah,
No. It.
because it's not that it's bad; it's that it's bad relative to these.
Yeah.
You know what I
It,
mean?
it was just a lot of setup. A little. I'd say it was a cool moment for Yuji, but if we're being honest here with each other,
Mhm. It was.
he
It just
he
doesn't stack up.
like he stood there and and punched a grasshopper. Like, can we be honest with ourselves? You know, like he outboxed it, but it was still like
Yeah.
it wasn't bobbing and weaving. It just sort of
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you have more to say about 32.
No, I don't. I don't. 32 is just like very underwhelming relative to everything else in Shibuya.
Mm. Okay.
Very, very, yeah.
So 33 is interesting /34, right? Because it was essentially the end of Gojo's story and involvement for this season. Gets a little like it obviously adds a lot via perfect preparation. Why do I keep fucking saying that? Via hidden inventory, right? And it was cool seeing Gojo fight extended in the anime, like really cool, like the shit with Choso, and everybody trying to like get on him. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the shit he would like Jogo's arm, like in the thumbnail, and the shit he was doing to Hanami was like nuts. Like just seeing Gojo just like being like, you know what, y'all thought you had a chance. Like I don't know, when he took down that blindfold. Yep.
That point two domain, bro. One of the sickest things fucking ever, bro. Just the running through, tearing heads off.
It was yep. Dude, that punch he gave to Hanami where they were going through like 5 different concrete walls, I was like, yeah, that probably make me throw up too. You know, like I got it. I got it. That wasn't in the manga, but it made me understand some stuff.
Yeah, no, it's like, got it. Okay,
that's
so it
why,
caved your entire internal system in. Makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, for sure. Yeah. No, I'm sympathetic for you actually. I know you're the bad guy here. No, I understand your plight actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It does like, bro, seeing those punches, I was like, I'm telling you, man, I was like, a character just became way more impressive to me. Zero complaints. Just ate them.
Oh wow. That interesting. Yeah, no, you got hit really hard and did not instantly turn into paste.
Yeah, you actually got like a special version of that, and you know, you're still there.
Yeah, you're still standing. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know. My heart's saying. Does it end with him getting sealed?
Yeah, it does. To me, that's an A. That's an A. With the next one, to me, if I'm remembering correctly, the next one is C tier, brother.
Really? Interesting. 34 is C. Okay. I don't disagree,
but
I want to hear your logic.
Yeah, let's see. That's episode 10, right? So that's the end of the sealing. Like Gojo doesn't completely get sealed by the end of what is it, episode 9, but he does like get caught, whatever the fuck, right? So it ends the sealing, and then we're really just setting the stakes for Shibuya again. To me, it is, how can I put this right? Because I don't want to exaggerate too much for the sake of my point and like be a little bit like hyperbolic, but I'm gonna just say it, right? It is one of the more emotionally nothing burger episodes, right? Like it in terms of emotion, in terms of character writing, in terms of hype, right? Which are a lot of the things that I think JJK succeeds at. It is the least potent, right? There are no major fights. It is the conclusion to a ceiling that we already got last episode, right? So it's not even introducing a new concept entirely. All it is doing now, and it's useful, like it's very useful in its purpose here, but all it is doing is re-establishing stakes, right? It is re-contextualizing this arc for us again, which is, once again, vital to the arc. Like, I'm not saying that it's not important. It's just not the best because of that, right? Whereas a lot of things add context to the arc, or a lot of things add like okay, this character is now more well written, or I understand them more, or just to call a spade, this shit was cool as hell and the animated sequences are beautiful, right? Episode 34 or episode 10
Mhm.
doesn't really have any of those,
Mm.
right?
Um,
I think it's like, simply put, like, that's me intellectualizing how I feel about it,
I
but like,
mean,
simply put, I
yeah.
just don't think, I think it has many less moving moments
Yeah,
than what.
I was just gonna say it just doesn't have the highest highs compared to before and
Yeah.
after, like immediately before and after, which is just crazy. Like I think I got more motion and more movement from like Yuji and Megumi versus Awasaka, you know?
Hmm. Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
it
and
was
even that, to me, even Yuji and
yeah.
Megumi versus Awasaka should be in C tier.
Yeah.
Like, even
Like
that should.
yeah, I'll put it above, right? But like
Yeah.
34 for me was just a lot of, well, yeah, I mean, they're responding immediately, and the only people that are there
Hmm.
immediately after Gojo's sealing are the curses and Kenny. So it's like, yeah, I mean, they're just figuring out what to do next, you know? They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't think we'd get this far. Like, the fuck do we do now?"
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a tough sell here.
Mhm. I
But I do think that
mm,
I'd still probably stick with it, with putting it in C.
mm,
Like, can the brain, I guess, right,
mhm,
is revealed in the capacity that he is. But even that, I'm thinking, like, okay, I I, I guess part of what's hard is, like, a lot of that pop is reliant on mystery, right? A lot of it is
mm,
is reliant on not knowing that's the case. So every time we see, pseudo Geto or whatever,
mm,
in my head, I just correct it, right? But I guess
mm,
from an anime only perspective, that is still a massive reveal. That is still something that should probably, like, shake people to their core. But I'm
yeah,
just gonna, I mean, I can't like role play that
yeah.
reaction, right? I
Um,
can only tell you how I felt about it, and once again, it's good. Like most episodes in JJK season 2, it is a good one,
mhm,
right? But I'm definitely thinking that it is not enough to secure that B tier spot. Because keep in mind, chat, if we put too many in B tier, right, that means we're gonna have to start replacing B tier ones, or, like, we it's gotta, like I said, we can move some up if we're looking like, oh, we manage these really well. We can actually move a couple of tiers up. But like I said, from what it looks like to me, I already have 4 things in A tier, 3 in B tier, right?
mhm,
I'm trying not to just have everything be top tier. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty happy we haven't like loaded up S tier yet. You know, I say that and watch
yeah.
to the next. I
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. After
yeah.
after this one, I don't know for me,
Okay,
but for me, I gotta put it up there. But yeah,
okay.
um,
So 36 Nanami episode. Ronan's gonna be a hater, so I'll just like steal his lines right now. He knows how to tie a tie, so naturally this might be the first F tier episode. I'm kidding, but
huh.
I don't know. This was a weird episode because it was almost overdone a little bit, considering like the players involved and the context of what happens. Like, okay, the shit they
By the way,
did to
chat,
Nanami.
I'm the hater because of
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Bro said
Okay.
they animated
Hold
it
on.
too
Hold
well,
on. Hold on.
and I'm
Bro.
supposed to be the hater.
Okay. Hear me out. Right. This presentation of Nanami was really cool, amazing, stellar. You know, you really got a showcase of like, you know, his anger, his power, etc. However, two things. One, it was Haruta. If we're being
Mhm.
so real with each other, it was Haruta. Number two, Haruta was alive. Like he just he was still alive at the end. And like this is Nanami's like big, you know, crazy guy moment. I feel as though it's okay if we all just hold hands in unison and say, "Hey, the animators like they got one off, you know, and they shared it with the world, and I think that's something to celebrate." However, I think when you look at the practicality of the episode, like the actual content of what happened, I think we could all agree there are Nanami
It's
fans
at
out
best C
there,
tier.
you know, yeah, like
It's at best C tier. I was kind of considering D tier for it, but I don't know if that's necessary.
no,
But
no,
maybe, I don't know.
it was still
It's fun.
good.
Like, I'm just scrubbing through the episode, right? And what happens is, Mei Mei kills that, like, random curse user. Um, like we don't get the reveal of Toji here. Toji's already revealed in the last episode. He kind of just kills the granny.
Mm.
Nobara versus Haruta, Nanami versus Haruta, Mei versus the smallpox deity, and then the beginning of Yuji, like just Choso clapping his hands to shoot piercing blood. And I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is one of the first ones on my chopping block to go down from C to D if C starts to look fucking bloated, bro. I'm gonna be real. But I think it's fair to put it in C tier.
Yeah.
I just think that it's like Nanami is very cool. He's a standout moment, but like that is the peak of the episode.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that was the peak of what Nanami does that arc. I mean,
oh no, bro, that's crazy.
I mean, okay, no, what I mean is like contribution wise, not like character moment wise. Like,
okay, I was about to say,
yeah,
I was like, come on, bro. Listen, I'm the guy who fucking puts him up against like God and say it isn't close, right? We're not supposed to be bad.
I literally mean
fucking worst cop.
No, I fucking hell. I literally mean like on a performance level, like if you were a coach on the JJK, sorcerer team, right? Nanami's like his best performance is that was something. He was on that field, he legally touched the ball for a bit, right?
He legally touched the ball, bro. Please stop trying to make sports analogies. Please stay within your lane. Man.
Okay. You can
this is okay. Like it's embarrassing and nonsensical.
Okay.
He legally touched the ball. Don't even really make sense.
I mean, okay, like we could say it's a pass. Like we could argue with the commission.
Yeah, bro, stop. Stop doing what you're doing, bro. Not only is it, I'm just looking around the room like waiting for the fucking for the cameras to pop out and be like I'm being pranked because there's no way somebody doesn't know this much about sports. But like whatever, man. Just stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, bro.
Okay.
The sports analogies ain't working.
Okay, for you. Whatever. Basically, this is the most Nanami did as a Jujutsu sorcerer in this arc, and it is. If we're talking about meteoric highs or it's, it was a hill of ants.
Sure, man. Yeah, C tier's fine. C tier's fine. C tier's fine. C tier's fine.
It came out a lot meaner than I intended. S-tier. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's not for my first S tier, bro. I argue with the wall.
Oh no, I agree.
Argue with your mama.
I agree.
I ain't fucking. Yep. I ain't arguing with nobody. Yuji versus Choso is S tier.
Yep.
Point blank period.
It was
point blank period. Hands being thrown, crisp, clean, perfect,
beautiful,
precise.
Dude, the Wolverine claws. I still think about that. I still think about that with this episode. Like,
bro, the way he spun around the fucking like the pole in the bathroom to hit that kick. Oh nah, bro. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's not even joke around.
This is up there for me, man. Like as far as JJK fights in the series, I'll put it like this, right? Choso versus Yuji was already a great fight in the manga. It was an exceptional fight in the anime. Yeah. Like everything they were doing back and forth, the sprinklers, the thrombosis Choso was willing to risk because Yuji was a bigger threat. The narrator clowning on Choso from beginning to end, even though he was just constantly winning. Like, look at this dumb, useless, cursed abomination. Doesn't even know what fighting is. He's just flailing his arms around like some kind of sad, pathetic child. And Yuji's just fighting for his life on screen. And you're like, did the narrator get different footage?
I find it infinitely funny how you've taken the narrator just saying bro was kind of inexperienced and you've like over the course of this season have just extrapolated and exaggerated such utter bullshit, bro. Like just like
it's funny as hell, really like
bro just said he doesn't have experience fighting. Oh my god, Choso is this physically inept baby's man child. It's like damn, bro. He said he hasn't been in that many fights. Holy shit, bro's acting like Yuji's losing to somebody like without the function of any of their fucking limbs. Meanwhile, it's a death painting womb prodigy with blood manipulation. It's like what?
Damn, Choso forgot to take his diaper off because he hasn't learned how to wipe yet. Like, I don't know. For me, it like adds a layer to it of enjoyment. And I think that's like a small subjective part in these for me. Like, I don't vocalize it a lot, but like how fun it is to revisit just in a vacuum, like by itself for what it has to offer, and then B, the stuff that I just personally get from it, like the Wolverine claws, the sequence where Yuji's like in slow motion, figuring out how to like dodge this, and then all the all the little statements that just add a layer of like enjoyment. I don't know. It's just a thoroughly great episode for me. Beautiful watching experience. I
Yeah.
just love it.
I mean, I generally agree with the conclusion. Yeah, I agree with the conclusion. I agree with the conclusion for sure. Episode 38 was D tier. Let's be real. Can we be honest? Can we start a dialogue for real? For real?
D tier.
Let's start a dialogue.
This is interesting. I have not
Because,
thought about this episode. But let me explain why I agreed. I forgot about this episode. That's the only reason it's there.
That diaper comment was Family Guy levels of unfunny.
Demon Akatsuha, you're on thin ice.
You might have become one of my favorite.
You're on thin ice.
You might have become, the ice is, you're not even on ice, you're on solid ground. You're fine. I'm gonna be honest.
Thin.
Just with that one
pasteurized eggshell.
You've been what the fuck? You've been like you've just been allowed into the fold even more so than you already are as a fucking member. The fold times 2. You know what I mean? A round of applause for that. Family Guy hate and Cream's hate in one. Jesus Christ, that's elite.
Family Guy hate is Cream's hate. We are one in the same.
God, you're such a loser. Chad, we aim for this level of efficiency every day. All right. But yeah, it's D tier, right? It has one good animated sequence in Mei versus like the Smallpox JD, which, let's be real, content wise, not that nobody cares, but nobody cares, right? Let's be real. Now, Dagon versus everybody could have been peak, right? Peak the anime. Unfortunately, the animators at Mappa decided, shit, bro, this is one of the few times like we're just not able to get this shit done because Mappa decided, hey, bro, we don't really like human working conditions, right?
Or
so
humans, really.
This is just one of those, right? Dagon versus Nanami, Naobito, Maki, and even like Megami kind of coming in, all great within the manga. If you were to ask me how that fight goes relative to other Shibuya things, we'd be having a slightly different conversation. But in terms of the anime's depiction of it, it's gotta be D tier, because it's just like I was like sitting there watching and I was like, not only was I unimpressed in retrospect, I was in the moment unimpressed. You know what I mean? When I was experiencing for the first time, which is to me it's a litmus test of enjoyment. Like, if I'm taken so far out of it that I'm like, oh, while watching this thing for the first time, I'm like, shit, this is uncharacteristically unrefined, right? I know it's like, even I'll rewatch, it's going to be even more painful.
Yeah, that tracks. I think for me it's a lot easier than that. The episode just didn't leave me with a lot to chew on. I was just like, yeah, better things are coming. It's, Nabito's technique it was neat to see. But I got what I wanted. I got what I expected. So,
yeah.
Now episode 39
for me.
Huge step up.
Oh, this one is tough because this is probably like my hidden inventory right now. Whereas like I would die to put this in S tier, right? But I look at the 2 episodes following and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's hard. You might have to just do what I did with 20 and 29.
I'm just gonna have to hold it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna have to hold that because it's just one of those things where it's like, damn, bro, you got super loud. Jesus Christ, got jump scared.
My bad.
It was just like you just glitch. Glitch. I don't know if chat heard it. It might have been a Discord feedback thing. But in any case, right? The one who left it all behind. Fucking, we got the narration. Toji versus Dagon was so beautiful, bro. I literally fell to my knees while watching that shit. Oh my god, Toji is the GOAT. Then Jogo pulling up. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Yes, sir. Jogo. Talk to these lame ass sorcerers, bro. Cook their dumb. Forgetting that I'm supposed to be rooting for them. Cook their dumb asses. Go, cook.
Get his ass,
cook.
Bro, I know you were cheering when he got Nanami. I know your ass was cheering.
Oh yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Maki trying to show Nanami sympathy. I'm glad you got cooked next. Don't do that.
Fucking hell, dude.
Don't do that.
Nah, that's being a hater right there.
Don't do that. Nanami,
okay.
no. Why are you showing concern? Yeah, this A for me. This A for me. This is really good. Um,
Let's see. Okay.
we also got Sukuna coming into everything. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
showed up. Like to
Uh,
me, this is a very, very strong episode.
you have 1 second. Fucking raw.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's my guy,
Mm-hmm.
bro. God damn. Holy shit.
Bro.
Holy shit, bro.
Okay. So, do you want to rank 40 and 41 together? Are they like similar to you, or is there like a gap?
I mean, they're just both S tier, bro.
Okay.
41 is better, but 40 to me, 40 and 41 visually gap most of the season.
Mm-hmm. I think 40 is slightly better because I think Jogo is just a more like he gives Sukuna like he's a good scene partner, right? Like versus Maharaga, who's kind of like, a
Sure.
beast,
I
right?
will
Yeah.
I will say Jogo is the better character to go up against
Mhm.
him. However, the visual
The
spectacle
visual
and
spectacle is
Sukuna's
crazy.
Sukuna's it is crazy. And Sukuna's voice actor gets a lot of time to just cook and talk by
Hmm.
himself, right? Because like
You got
to
a
me
lot
it
of
almost feels like a
insight,
build
yeah,
up.
into
You
Sukuna
can
as a
see it,
fighter. Yeah,
Maharaga.
my
You can
technique.
see
Yeah.
my curse technique. Bro, that shit went hard in the
Hmm.
sub and dub. Yeah, bro. I'm putting both in S. Like
Yep.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not accepting anything below S for either. We just gonna have to agree to disagree. Simply put, they gotta be here, brother. They
Uh.
gotta be here, brother.
Yep. Dude, it was just a what a back to back viewing experience. Like and
God, bro.
the crazy thing is these
Sukuna fans were cooking.
yeah, the crazy thing is these aren't even like the only things that happen these episodes. Like those episodes, like Toji versus Megumi was going on in the background, and those additional
Oh
scenes were
God,
fire.
damn, cool. And it's like Toji. That is a highlight of a lot of other episodes. It was the
Low
B
light,
plot
yeah.
or B fight, right? He's like, oh damn, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Dude, 41 is so
It's so crazy,
visually
yeah.
ridiculous. It's so disgustingly good. I'm gonna be
Hmm.
honest.
Uh,
Um,
I did. I think the scene with 40 I liked a little bit more because it showed more of Sukuna's villainous side. Anybody who moves, I'll kill. Right? What do you call it? If you could land a curse on hit on me, the moonlight's illumination, everything was just like great, just great
yeah,
villain work.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Sukuna was on timing here. And it shows. Yuji, you know,
Mm,
you are my special while he's fucking crying and
fucking
shitting
hell,
himself. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Um,
Controversial but bold.
Yeah, I still stick to what I say. I would have liked silence or maybe a more appropriate OST, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's what we got, and it's not bad. I just would have preferred something different.
Mm,
But yeah,
let's
I
see.
mean, great, fucking stellar
Mm,
episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
let's see.
God, bro.
42. Nanami's death was beautiful. I think it was really well handled. It could only ever go as far as A for me. Um, but it was just a nice ending to his character and his whole journey. And I thought the sequence on the beach was really beautiful. Depressing episode.
I
Depressing episode.
agree. The problem for me is like in terms of Yuji versus Mahito animation, it's probably the weakest one.
Mm.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's B tier for me, bro.
I don't.
I know that sounds a little crazy because like I
Nanami
get it,
hater.
bro.
I get it.
You had Yuji. No, brother. Listen, Nanami dying would elevate it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You don't
right.
understand, bro. But it's like Nanami's death was really well handled. Yuji and Mahito screaming at each other. God, bro, I nearly cried. Um, but it's once again, I'm looking at my A tiers and I'm like, damn, bro, there's a lot of you motherfuckers in here. There's a lot, and I'm like, is Nanami's death better than the ones I have up here? And the answer is just no for me, bro.
I mean, my logic is I've seen some of the other death scenes. Like I think Megamaru's was just it was more brutal.
Mekamaru is
Yeah,
a less important character, but to me, I felt that in my chest
yeah.
more.
Especially with the Miwa scenes that followed. And
God damn, bro.
Jogo's death was rough. Like
Jogo's death
the
hit me
afterlife.
like a ton
Yeah,
of bricks, bro.
yeah.
Cause I'm okay. Here's what's in my A tier chat. And maybe we just disagree, but like it's not better than the true Toji entering Dagon's domain, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not better than the Honored One episode. It's not better than Geto's Descent. It's not better than Mekamaru versus Mahito. And I'm gonna be real, emotionally sure. I could maybe be convinced to put it over like Gojo versus Jogo, but I wouldn't like not Gojo versus Jogo, but like Gojo versus Shibuya, basically the disaster curse spirits.
Mm,
But I wouldn't really confidently say that either. So
mm.
I'm like, listen, if I'm trying to sort these out and make sure that I'm not just spamming A tier, it's like, damn, bro, you got to make some cuts.
Yeah.
You got to make some cuts.
I am like I think we're just gonna have to review the list at the end anyway. We'll make some. Yeah.
We're gonna review it anyways, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like pre-plan mine a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So none of these are like necessarily binding, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
yeah. It's not like they're stuck here once we place it.
oh, you also about tragic deaths. Nobara's is fucking up there for me. I think.
Mikazaki. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was tough.
Yeah. I'm gonna just cheat a little bit here and count the beginning of 44, where like Yuji's looking at her body as like part of it.
Nah, bro, you don't count that.
Why?
Don't count that, brother.
That's okay. Fine.
Because
fine.
that's not part of the episode, brother.
Fine.
Listen, 43 is it's very good.
I love
Yuji
43.
runs up on Mahito like a fucking demon. Hits that. Thank you for showing me I'm not alone. Damn, bro. I'm a Mahito fan. You hit that combo like shit. That was crazy. That was crazy. That's probably one of my favorite A tier episodes because it's got the animation, it's got the emotionality, it's got like the hype, it's got really everything.
It was such
a
a
tragedy. Yeah.
It was such a high for Nobara too, especially after Haruta like gave her so much trouble. So the fact that she was able to like pop off what's it called on Mahito's soul resonance. I just thought it was so sick.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. 44's S. I'm not talking to anybody about it. 45's S. I'm not talking to anybody about it, bro. I don't know if you is there a disagreement there? Do we got a scrap? Do we got a tussle?
Wait, you didn't like 44 and 45?
No, they're both an S.
Oh,
I'm
I thought you said
anybody about
I
it.
thought you said they were both ass. I was like, what the fuck happened?
No, they're both an S. They're both an S, bro. And it's just another one of those.
Yeah, no, they're just great, man. They were just fucking
crazy,
great. God, dude, that rabbit sequence was so well done in the anime. Just
a little too well done, honestly.
You're one of those people that thought it was too pathetic. I see. Nah, I loved it because like it really goes to show you.
If I didn't like Mahito, it would be good.
I mean, for me, I loved it specifically because I like how to say this. I hated Mahito, but I loved him as a character. So for me, the fact that Yuji kind of not only agreed with him, but like Mahito was so scared, right? So unbelievably sniveling that like he couldn't even comprehend anything Yuji was saying, or he like the facade dropped, right? And you could tell like all his lip service was like, nah, bro, that's getting forgotten. Like,
yeah,
like it's about surviving right now. Fuck all this. We're the same shit. I don't. I just thought it was really well done.
I mean, I agree. Hence why they're both in my S tier, bro. Yeah, it was peak. I mean, I think everybody agrees, bro. I don't know if we got to justify this shit. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. Ordering this S tier is going to be the death of me.
Yeah,
but
let's knock out 46 and 47.
Yeah.
So 46, like let's just call a spade, is just better than 47, right? I think it was just a better executed episode. You got
significantly leagues better.
Yeah, you got to see some of Kenny's action. You got the Mahito thing resolved in a way. You got some explanation as to why like this is all happening. And Yuki made an appearance.
Quickly, do you also get Choso versus Kenjaku?
Kenjaku, yeah, right? Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that was so cool. Oh god, Choso stocks went through the fucking roof this season, and this is like I thought they couldn't get any higher than 37, but damn, bro, Mappa just said another level, bro. Like he's just great stuff for Choso.
Yeah. I would still say it's probably B tier.
I'd say
we have a B tier.
I would say it's next to 27 and 42 for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. All
right.
And then 47 to me is just like a C tier episode.
Yeah. underwhelming. It was okay.
It's a wet fart for a conclusion specifically,
It
in
was
my
all right.
opinion.
I didn't hate it as much as I didn't dislike it as much as you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. It's more so that it's like this is fine, not for the ending
Mm,
personally. Like in terms of my feelings on it, I want to go out not even with like I don't have to go out on a hype high,
mm,
right? But I just want to go out on a high of some emotion or some feeling or some like, damn, the story is great or the characters are great. And I didn't. It just kind of felt like a little bit, you know what I
mm.
mean? Um,
I'll tell
but so
you.
yeah, see, I think it's the
Yeah,
same.
I'll tell you right now. If this was my personal tier list, I would swap um 28 and 29 with 40 and 41. Like that. That's I think
28, 29, 40, and 40. Oh, you're laced. You're
nah,
so
bro.
laced.
Because like,
You're
bro,
so off
I
your fucking rocker,
I just
bro.
fucked with Gojo's story so much more. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, bro. That's why you're laced. You're laced on fucking. Never mind, bro. Get up and brush your knees, bro. They're dirty. Fucking. Goddamn, bro. Wipe your mouth. Brush your teeth. This is crazy.
I mean,
This is crazy, bro.
it has been a while. Like I don't know, man.
Yo, what?
I yeah, I think otherwise I maintain the order of this list more or less. I would probably God, I might I would say 45 is probably the best episode of the season.
I gotta give that to 44. That
Really?
episode, bro.
Mm,
Maito's Black Flash, Toto's entrance, Yuji's Black Flash, Toto's Black Flash. Fuck,
uh,
bro. That 45 is great, right?
I mean, they're interchangeable for a
44,
lot of it. I just think
4,
45 edges out a little bit. Just I don't know. The sequence like landed a lot more for me. I don't know.
for sure. I mean, that's fair. 44 is just, oh, bro. Ooh. Toto coming in, the speech, peak, bro.
Mm,
Lock 40, lock 44 in for me, brother.
mm,
120%. Yes,
yep.
sir. Need that injected into my veins. Thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
see. 45, 44. I'd put 40 here. I move 40 here, then 37, then 41. Um, I think the reason 41's the lowest here in air quotes is just because 37 through 45 here are just the story buff is crazy. They get like major story buff for me, like narrative wise.
Here's mine: 44, 41, 45, 40, and then 37.
Mm.
That's how I'd rank them.
Let's see. I think this is a solid list. Do you want to dispute anything in A through D?
No, honestly, we kind of balance that pretty well, as best we can, because like there's a lot in A tier, but I mean, really, there'd be a lot in any tier. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There's just enough. There's just enough there to where you know what I mean. It kind
Yeah.
of is what it is. Um,
Yeah.
I fucked with it.
Same. Um. Okay. That was. We got through this a lot quicker than I thought we would. This is great. Overall review of
Yeah.
season two is just like it's still cumulatively a 10. Don't let the C tier and D tiers here fool you. Like it's
Yeah.
like these are necessary episodes in more ways than one for the story and development of like these minor characters. They just didn't have that like wow factor of that week to week experience, right? But like sum total
Hmm.
of everything, it was just great.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, very excellent,
Mm-hmm.
very amazing. Um, riveting. Is this the best way to put it? Life changing, maybe brain chemistry altering. Whatever other adjectives that you would like to use to describe what this season meant, is fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing, bro.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So that was a wrap on that, man.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yep.
TJK season two, and now greener pastures await us. Br.
Hmm.
We still do the thing on Sunday with the manga, but Honor Ones After Dark is this is we can now start with like a clean slate.
Hmm.
I mean you don't sound
Yeah. I mean,
convinced is all.
sorry. Sometimes I just keep remembering. Not JJK fan I'm talking to.
My God, this shit
Um.
again.
But yeah. Anyways.
Um,
Um.
Let's go. M3D, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Let's go. Megami's a Fraudu. Why the O's at the end?
Go and hit that timeout for me, brother.
You know.
Appreciate you for the. Go and hit the timeout for me, brother.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. Go and click that timeout for me.
I'm just gonna do 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, let's go and hit that timeout for me. Yeah. Consequences, actions. Consequences, actions. Consequences, actions.
No, I can't. Can I not time out? Nah. Okay. That's weird. Doesn't work. Anyway.
Bro, you lack the power.
Holy
shit.
I don't know. Liv, Landa, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, take a crack at it. Take a crack at it. And you know, bonus points to whoever goes for the higher number.
Anyway, I do want to say something, right? Yeah, and that's, you know, it has been a very fun journey, and I'm very excited for season 3, right? Whenever they get around to that. I'm not in a rush to see JJK end. Like, I'm saddened by the prospect of that even, you know, happening theoretically this year, manga-wise. So it's been a bittersweet experience for me.
Gotcha. Cool.
That was it. I just wanted to say yeah. Liv did it. I don't know how she managed to do it, but yeah.
W Liv.
Sleeping Nature, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Am I allowed to believe in Megami coming back, but also slandering him on the side?
Die.
Fucking hell. How do you feel, man?
Yeah, no, perish. About the season ending?
Yeah. Slash, like
Jujutsu Kaisen was the friends we made along the way, brother. I don't know, man. It was good. I mean, it was great. Very, very good weekly experience. I can't. I honestly couldn't really ask for more from the season. It was amazing, simply put. But yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was happy to watch it on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? Talking about it was cool or whatever. Mm. And you know, I mean, it's over, but season 3 is gonna be, you know, for as controversial as it is, I think the anime is going to do a lot to make it very entertaining on a regular basis. For sure.
Yeah. Mazzani, thank you for the 2. Cream's water journey update. Little mixed. God, how do I explain this fucking without BR losing his mind? So, I have been drinking more water, you know, generally. So that is the highlight. I want to start there. I did buy mint a while back, and I even got like little bartending accoutrement, just not even for the water, just because I thought it would be really fun. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not into the taste of alcohol. So and I'm the kind of guy who yeah, I can't. I need it to be really sweet almost to like try to mask it. So I was like, I was just trying to, you know, figure out some kind of combination. And I just happened to be doing this water thing, so I was like, hey, you know, might as well practice on some water, because like imagine I just like ruin like I don't know, a cup is crazy, but like 3 shots of whiskey or something, right? Like I'm gonna feel that, my wallet's gonna feel that, right? So I just wanted to just practice, and I got a, God, what's it called? That little crusher thing. It starts with an M. I forgot off the top of my head. And got some cucumbers, got some mint, and I got some lemon. And it was nice. It was nice. And then nice little drink. It is a lot of work though. You know, you got to get the cutting board out. You got to do the whole thing. And I got kind of lazy about it because it was just kind of exhausting every time I'd want to get some water. I slacked off. All right, this is my I'm trying to waffle to mask. I slacked off. All right, guys, I've just been drinking regular cold water. I recently got back my bottle from my soda stream.
I'm sorry. You drink regular cold water?
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Holy fuck,
bro.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Did your head explode?
You're such an asshole.
Or your taste buds fried?
I got my bottle back from my soda stream. It wasn't
infused with lemon.
Hold on.
Chamomile or whatever the fuck you're drinking it with.
First of all, chamomile slaps. Second of all, I got my soda stream bottle back, and I got a new CO2 tank, so I've been occasionally swapping out with some homemade seltzer when I'm feeling frisky. Frisky's crazy. Frisky's so nuts. Risky is what I meant, or like feeling a little, ooh. That's the water update. It's weird that my water update was so long, but there you go.
Bro said all that to say, yeah, I've been drinking normal water and I didn't die. Ronan was right. That's what I heard.
I did not.
He called making me a bum and got shot.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
That's good. All is well.
Anyway, yeah, that's the water update. So BR, as you know, but they don't. So pretend you're hearing about this for the first time. Been reading Percy Jackson. Don't pretend. That was a crazy idea. I'm glad you didn't commit to it, like, super quickly. And we were talking about it, and I said there's something I wanted your opinion on stream, and I think it's time that we have this discussion. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the story of the three brothers, Poseidon, Hades, and Zeus, getting their respective dibs as far as like domains goes. Like they drew straws basically. Zeus got the heavens, or he got like Mount Olympus. Poseidon got the seas, and Hades got the underworld, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I basically said Poseidon got ripped off the most. And let me explain why, right? Zeus gets to be the king of Olympus and the entire sky is his domain. That's sick as hell, right? It's the sky. There's a lot of it, right? And he gets all of the sky. Hades basically gets his own like mini Mount Olympus. No, not even mini. He gets his own Mount Olympus, but like just down there, right? He's lonely, right? It's expensive, but he's basically like chilling by himself, doing his own thing. Doesn't have to answer to Zeus as much as other gods. Like he's more or less the most like autonomous god. He's just a little lonely, right? But he's still sort of like the god of the underworld, right?
Mm-hmm.
Poseidon controls 70% of the world. If we're being so for real with each other, imagine I looked you in the face and I said, hey man, Zeus got 70% of the sky. Would you not think, oh, he's like...
But Poseidon didn't get 70% of water. He got 70% of the planet because that's what makes up
ocean water, right? But he doesn't get like lakes or like fresh water. He could theoretically, fight for it, right?
Like,
no.
Kinda.
No, there's like specific like freshwater dryads and gods. Like it's he can theoretically.
There are also individual air gods too. That doesn't mean Zeus doesn't have dominion. There are gods of like the north, south, west, and no, I'm just saying, like you just said, there are individual like
yes,
there are, right?
My point is, right? He gets 70% of the earth. Cool. However, the stuff that happens is in that 30% on land, right? That's where like, things occur. I feel personally, call me a little biased towards humanity, right? Or a little more interesting than like barnacles. I know, hot take. So I feel like the portrayal of Hades as the guy who drew the short straw is kind of crazy.
So I'll just ask you a couple of questions, right? And just, don't argue. I just want to know your straight up answer, right?
Okay.
Does Hades get to go to Olympus regularly? Does he have a throne there? Just yes or no. Don't argue.
Yes, but he could only go there once a year.
No, don't argue. Yes or no. Does he get to go there regularly? You know what regularly means. No. Okay. Second question. Do humans naturally reside in the air?
I see your point. I get it. Planes and ships occupy similar spots for us. Fine.
Another question.
What is up with the Poseidon Defense Squad right now?
Have you heard of Atlantis?
We're not doing
Bro can make anything that exists in the ocean is his. Like, what are we doing here? You can say Zeus is stronger. You can say Zeus drew like the best stick, sure. But it's like Poseidon gets dominion over an area that is basically is more commonly traveled than the literal underworld, right? Probably a similar level of traveled as, the sky. And then, he's also kind of like god of storms, earth shaker, you know, like ah, he kind of got his own place.
I mean, like Hades has all of his place, is what I mean, right? Zeus has
And
all of
Poseidon
his
has
place.
all of his place too. You're saying
Okay,
they don't have all of their place,
my whole
but like
okay.
yes,
So
Poseidon
like,
does.
okay, so for example, Hades has the underworld, and like he is, ruler of the underworld slash sword of death, right? Like he basically has his own complete realm to himself, right? Same with Zeus and Mount Olympus. Like he is, the god of the sky or whatever, but like he also has just the throne as well. So my whole thing is Zeus, Poseidon gets the ocean, but not the earth, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, none of the gods have their thing and then another thing. Duh.
what?
Like I could easily say Zeus has the sky, but he doesn't have space. It's like, sure, but who the fuck cares? Zeus isn't trying to be god of space. He's the god of the sky. Poseidon isn't the god of the earth. He's the god of the ocean. So he has dominion over the ocean. It's just like a very simple equation, I feel like.
I don't.
It's like, yeah, hey, Hades isn't the god of the surface realm, so he doesn't have control over the surface realm. It's like he lives in the underworld, he has control over the underworld.
Yeah, but he has
Like,
control over
oh,
the entire underworld, and Zeus has
okay,
like.
okay. Ask yourself this:
Okay,
who, if Poseidon doesn't have full control over the ocean, who is he sharing control with? Because you're saying, listen, I'm gonna just tell you, you're saying that Zeus and Hades have full control over their place, right? And you're implying that Poseidon doesn't. So who is Poseidon sharing control of the ocean with?
it's not about sharing. First of all, it's not. He has the ocean. It's the land part that's I'm saying where like the shit is
None of
happening.
them own the land.
Oh my god. I mean, okay, Zeus and Hades don't own the land because they're not gods of like Earth. Like that's not their
And
thing,
neither
right?
is Poseidon.
Oh my god.
It's just not the case. If anybody should be getting this criticism, it's the guy who literally is embedded into the physical earth, like the rock and shit. You should be saying, oh, Hades is drawing the short stick because not only does he not get to see any family, not only does he get kind of like excommunicated by the gods and like his children are seen as like these horrible people. Not only is he like all of that shit and he's like the god of like the dead and stuff like that, right? But on top of that, even though he controls land and shit, right, by nature of being the god of the underworld, he doesn't control all of the land. Even your analogy doesn't work because it still makes Hades draw the short end of the stick. Because it's like if you were to say okay, right, but the water touches the land, right? Because is that basically your point? The ocean and land touch, and
Yes,
it's like
that's
so
kind
Poseidon's
that's my
dominion
main
ends.
thing.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
The sky and the ground also meet each other, right? But that's where Zeus's complete dominion ends.
Hmm.
You see what I mean? The underground and the above ground touch each other, but that's where Hades' dominions
I mean, I
ends.
don't know,
That's
man.
it.
It just I feel like Poseidon's got some lines on his resume that just feel a little like padding. Like creator of horses gets some billing. You know what I mean? Like it's it just feels
Yeah, and
like
like Pegasus
here we fucking go. Yeah. You know,
and like sea monsters.
okay.
I don't know.
Only the
What does
horse
Zeus
only
make?
the horse themed fucking monsters, all right?
No, not only the horse themed monsters. He has control over all sea monsters.
I just meant like you know what?
Hippocampus,
You know what? You
hippocampi.
know what? I thought this would be a fun little thing. It's
No, 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 no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no, no, no.
no, no.
Tell me
You
this.
clearly he's
Who?
shooting for
What did
Poseidon, bro.
Hades
Like my
create?
bad.
What did Hades create? What animal has Hades
Oh my God,
created?
I'll look this up
What am I
right now.
missing?
I'll look this up right now. Hold on. Here's. Let
No, no,
me.
no, no. Don't, because no, stop. Because you can name Poseidon's off the top of your head. Name Hades off the top of your head. Because we're talking about, you're saying it was filler, right? If it's filler, go ahead and name the non-filler that Hades and Zeus have created. Let's go.
Uh,
Because if you have to look it up, it clearly wasn't that important.
images of animals Zeus invented.
See, bro, look at you.
Birds. He did. I guess I could see birds, right? Like I can.
Look at you, bro. I guess birds. Nobody's saying I guess Poseidon created horses. I'll tell you that for sure.
Man, this ain't fair. This ain't fair.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the story told you Hades drew the short stick for a reason. And the reason he drew the short stick is not even because his dominion it makes him weaker, right? The reason he drew the short stick is because he's like excommunicated and not respected, right?
Right.
All of their dominions are pretty relative in terms of what they're able to do, right? Hades owns like a vast amount of riches. He has the dead that he can technically control if he wanted to, right? Zeus owns the sky, which is, in terms of pure volume, the largest area, right? Lightning bolts, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. The winds, the currents, whatever, right? Storm guy, cool. Pretty big storms happen on the ocean too, along with sea monsters and the nickname Earthshaker. You know that guy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game.
I'm familiar with Earthshaker.
You're
Poseidon,
familiar.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. The son of the Earthshaker was enough to blow up a what?
Mountain.
A mountain, a volcano that stored a what?
Okay, we don't have to keep doing this.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm just trying to make sure 2 + 2 = 4. Because maybe I'm confused, right? But I don't know.
Okay?
I don't know.
You're in a similar spot, right? Of the 3 straws, what's your reaction to drawing each straw? Like, I want to get a gauge for you personally.
Like I said, I think the straws are just drawn in, or like the quality of them is literally just how they depicted. Zeus got the best deal, right? Poseidon was second. Hades was third. Zeus gets the best deal not even because of his dominion over the sky, but because he's like the king of the gods. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because he's
that's a separate
the
thing.
head of Mount Olympus. If you were to just say, right, like, okay, remove Mount Olympus and being a leader, right? I don't care if I get the sea or the sky. It really doesn't fucking matter. Because all land touches the sea for the most part, right?
Right.
Like, land is really connected to the sea in the same way that the sky is connected to the sea. You know what I mean? Just because I don't have direct dominion over there doesn't mean I don't have influence, right?
So you specifically just don't want to get the underworld one.
I don't want to get the underworld one. Specifically because that pertains to like death and all that bullshit. Like Hades is an extremely wealthy god, right? All the riches that exist on the planet belong to him, right? In terms of just like, if we're ignoring status and only going off of the power given, they're all pretty similar. They're all pretty equal.
Got it. But it's the little seasoning that's the problem.
Status.
Yeah.
It's the status.
Right.
It's Zeus is the king, right? That's why he draws the best straw. Hades is like, he gets little broed, right? Don't show up at the function type shit.
Which is crazy because
he's
the oldest, yeah.
Because he's the oldest, yeah. And it's like, okay, don't show up at the function is a negative side effect. But I'll tell you this, right? If Mount Olympus was instead like Cave Olympus and Zeus was excommunicated, would the sky really be that great if, I'm stuck in the sky by myself, I got fucking birds to talk to and shit, airplanes or whatever the fuck, right? But I don't go down to see, and nobody worships me, right? Everybody looks at me as like, you're a strong god, but you're not one that's respectable. It's like, oh, it's crazy because you switch those statuses up and that shit changes.
Liv brings up a good point. I have considered it. I think I might just be biased because I'm like weird with water.
Bro said weird. He meant scared. But yeah.
Okay. Yes, me not being able to swim might be a small factor of it.
But you can't fly either, bro. You come on now. Hate Zeus too. But yeah.
Uh, so,
Yeah, bro.
what was it like being Poseidon's defense attorney? Review.
I mean, like, I mean, I don't know what you thought this was, right? Percy's the goat. Who's his dad? Poseidon. Cool. Like, it was really simple math. I don't know who you thought, you were talking to about this. But clearly you didn't do your scouting report, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Who would be your godparent, do you think?
Based on my personality,
Yeah. Probably
I don't
Apollo,
fucking
right?
know.
I mean, that's kind of the general like thing with anybody who creates anything, just probably Apollo.
Mm. What about you?
Probably Apollo. um
Mm.
I don't know, man. Like a lot of these Greek gods.
Okay, what type of Apollo would you be? Would you be an archer? Would you be like a healer? Because like Apollo's a god of a lot of shit,
Yeah,
right? Music. What are you?
not music. Probably just, is he the god of art? Is that one of his things? He has a lot of jobs.
I mean, him and Hermes have a lot of jobs, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, probably Apollo or Hermes.
I might be a son of Athena though, low key. Low key, low key, low key.
Nah.
I'm kind of a fucking genius, so that just kind of makes sense.
No, but you
Um,
create art. You're not out here, building bridges that connect to skyscrapers that connect to like fucking brass automatons.
your perspective on um like architecture and shit is very interesting. I feel like an architect might slap you in the face if he said that shit wasn't art, but I'm gonna let that rock. I'm
Uh,
gonna let that rock.
I don't know. Like it's designed to be a lot more practical, right? Like an artist would make a building that is, they don't care about if it's structurally sound. They just sort of make whatever. And an architect does very much care about that. Um, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
you're
okay.
I think your perspective of artists is just very narrow, which is fine.
I
I
mean,
just disagree. I think it's a little bit more broad.
no, I think that is literally the distinguishing thing between those two gods. Not like, yeah, like how the difference between Ares and Athena is like one is just the concept of war and one is war strategy. It almost implies that Ares just like it's the
It
thrill
focuses on
of,
a different
yeah,
aspect of its
yeah,
violence. It's
yeah.
yeah.
So it's just a different like facet of creation. That's how I see it, at least with Athena and Apollo. Um, I will say anybody who says like Hades, I'm just kind of looking at sideways. What do you mean by that? Like what specifically?
I
Like
could see you being a son of Hermes, though. To be honest,
calling that's that could be a compliment or an insult, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I just don't know if I consider you like a particular specialist. You know what I mean? You juggle a lot of different like hobbies and like
Mm-hmm.
shit. You kind of give me like journeyman vibe. You know what I mean? You know what a journeyman is, right?
A
I hope you
journeyman.
do. Uh,
Just a traveler,
I mean,
right?
maybe yeah. Like
Yeah.
you do a lot of different things. You know what I mean? You seem very much like a I'll try this today kind of guy,
I
rather than
am.
like
Uh,
you know, yeah. Which is
uh,
like that's kind of where Hermes comes in. You know what I mean?
a worker sorcerer
Apollo
who's reliable but
could
not outstanding. This is a little disrespectful, but all right.
aesthetics are a massive part of architecture. CG Menakatsu, I was spitting.
Mm,
Um,
that's so
yeah.
fucking crazy. What a, but not outstanding. He's all right. He's okay.
Imagine being immune to drowning. That sure would be so sick. All right, let's say you get to pick yours. Who, what child, what god are you being a child of?
Do I have like demigod child problems, or am I just like a guy with some like quirks?
No, bro, you're a demigod in a demigod world, brother.
Fuck. Okay, so like go to Camp Half Blood quests, the whole 9 yards, like the whole package.
Yeah,
Um,
but like keep in mind it scales. The more powerful the god, the more
yeah.
powerful the monsters, right? So if you're a
Okay.
kid of like Hermes, hey man, you can probably chill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay. So let me just ask one more particular question. Do I
Mhm.
have to go out on quests? Like, is there a
Oh no, you don't
prophecy
have
or
to. Plenty. There are there are plenty of camp kids that do not go on quests ever.
okay?
You know what I mean?
I will pick Poseidon, and I'll tell you why. I am
Because Percy's like a fucking goat.
no, I'm so terrified of water, dude. I'm genuinely so terrified of water. Like, it is 70% of this fucking planet. It is
Oh,
just
now you're using that to
genuinely
scale. Now
so
you're
fucking
scaling that
terrifying,
shit as like
bro.
an impressive thing.
Yeah, nah,
Now you're
water
scaling that as
is
an impressive thing.
so
Whereas before you were
fucking
like,
scary,
the
bro.
ocean is only 75% of the place, bro. That's just kind of lame.
I mean, like Hades would be a runner up if like everybody wasn't so creeped out by me. And like I had a place to stay, you know? Like my whole
Mm.
thing with Hades is like I feel like, you know, you get a decent godparent, right? But it's just the company you keep is so sad. It's just dead people. And like I, I don't know, man. I feel like I just be like, you know how Nico just gets like more and more edgy, like the more like into his identity he becomes, not because he's just like a sad guy, but just because like you're just the son of Hades, like
I mean,
like
to be fair, his life is very
I
ass.
mean
You
his
know what I
life is
mean?
very, yeah, that is a factor, yes, but it's also like I
But
mean
like, think about it like
Forbidden
this, right?
Child,
Bianca
yeah,
wasn't like that.
true, but
Keep
like
keep that in
she
mind.
didn't
You know what I
know,
mean?
but she didn't know like she was the daughter of Hades, right? So I think once Nico
Sure.
figured it out, it was like a okay, now we're really committed because like once you find out, that like accelerates the process.
To be fair, he found out alongside his sister being dead. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the angst isn't just Hades. The angst is circumstances and that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if you're you, right?
right.
You're your person. You just have son of Hades heritage, right?
Mm.
Do you become a gloomier person? I don't think so, right? I think it's so like by fate or whatever. A lot of them have that, but like Bianca was an upbeat person. Nico was an upbeat person. I would say they're upbeat by nature. Nico just keeps getting beaten down by the world.
You know what?
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's fair. I think in that case, a safe bet for me would be like if not for the water fear, just like day to day. I think Mr. D is like a solid parent. At least he's like a.
Dude, Stingent Iron as a fucking sword would be so fucking cool, bruh.
It would be though.
Oh
It
my
would be
god.
so fucking cool.
Holy shit.
But I can't do double duty as a forbidden child and as a child of Hades. Like that's such a struggle, like day to day. You know what I mean? Like
Amen.
like
Shit.
I can't have Hera plotting against me just for existing. And like
Amen. Amen. Amen.
uh
I will say this. I
mm,
will say this. Choosing to be a son or daughter of Athena is crazy
yeah.
because you get instant. All spiders do not fuck with you, bro. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's a little crazy. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit. I think Mr. D. Um
Liv, you'd be a daughter of Athena. You're a big thinker. Um, yeah, you'd be getting cooked.
or
You'd be getting
Apollo.
cooked.
I don't
Spiders would
know.
be cooking you.
She's hard.
Nah, I gotta say Athena, bro.
Okay.
She's a yeah. I think intellectual to an annoying degree first, artist to an annoying degree second.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean that's
Yeah.
a judgment call
And I
there.
think
Yeah.
that's very Athena like as well. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Um, yeah. Um,
You know,
me.
okay. I just yeah.
mm,
I'm curious what you think of my Dionysus pick as like my runner up like alternate one like a non forbidden child pick.
Listen, brother. Can I be honest with you?
Okay.
Can I?
Go.
That's kind of ass, bro.
I mean, not really, bro. The vines are like weirdly prominent. You can control madness. You can summon just anything you want.
He can control madness, bro. None of his children got that
Right.
thing
Yeah.
on him, bro. He's potent enough to do that shit. He can turn people into fucking dolphins, right?
Oh yeah,
children-
I forgot he could fucking do the dolphin thing. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. But like I think if you're going non-forbidden,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once again, I'm assuming that it doesn't alter your personality. You just kind of get the buff.
Yeah.
Mm,
Do you?
yeah, no, I can't have all spiders be my ops though. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean,
That's actually crazy, and I'm not doing
I think
it.
you could
I'm
just
not
play it safe with
participating.
Apollo. Like I think you could just play it safe with Apollo.
Apollo's cool. Apollo's cool. Um,
I mean, if
I don't
God,
know,
bro,
bro.
if one of us was an
I ain't
engineer,
standing
bro.
out from the crowd enough, brother.
Nah,
I ain't standing out from the crowd enough.
Let me make
bro.
sure I'm not
Apollo,
fitting in.
Apollo ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. I was gonna say give me Aries. I don't mean that shit at all.
Give me Aries, bro. That's crazy.
I don't mean that shit at
I
all,
mean,
man.
at least you'd be
I
a
do not mean that
son.
shit at all.
At least you'd be a son, so maybe he'd like you more.
I don't give a fuck about that dumbass liking me.
I'm trying to
I just
make
want
you
to be.
feel better. I don't know.
I just want to. If the only reason I pick Aries is because like I imagine their physical fucking abilities are better off the jump, and they like they have a
Oh,
higher
they
knack for
better be.
combat and shit.
They'd better be, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if they're
Um.
not.
Yeah, that shit would be kind of hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, my line of
Let
thinking
me
is
think.
like, man, imagine I'm just like a guy who just is just slightly above average with using weapons. I don't know. uh,
Yeah, but motherfucker, you better train.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Aphrodite, her
I will.
kid's
I will
power
say.
is kind of crazy. Her kid's power is kind of crazy. That's an interesting way to talk about Aphrodite.
Listen, bro. Don't open that can of worms.
I'm
You
not.
don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not. I'm just gonna assume that they have like, you know, I'm gonna hold off and finish the fifth book.
Yeah. You just. You just. You wait. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a little bit, but you'll get it.
Okay.
Are Hephaestus kids cool? Dude, first of all, I'll say this: Beckendorf is cool as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I'll say
He
this,
was
right?
real as hell, bro.
You basically get like fucking Tony Stark brain. It's similar.
Mhm.
Okay. What do you think the difference is between a Hephaestus kid and an Athena kid, like intellectually? I'm genuinely so curious.
It's just different. Think like
I have a phrase in mind. Just tell me if I'm correct, right?
think
Um,
Batman versus Iron Man is how I would do it.
okay. I think this might be the way I think about it might be correct. Okay, so I've heard this phrase before that's like an architect's dream is an engineer's nightmare, and that's what I imagine the difference is.
Yeah, basically.
Mm,
I think I think that makes sense. Hephaestus kids are cool as hell, bro.
they are.
Hephaestus
They're
kids are
chill.
cool as hell.
Yeah.
Like Beckendorf is real. Beckendorf is so fucking like
Also, I'll be right back.
piece to a real one, bro. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. What are you training for though? I don't know, bro. To be fucking him. Um, yeah. Apollo might be a good one, just like you're not ass at any particular thing. But if forbidden children are back on the table, if forbidden children are back on the table, I mean, listen, bro, I'm gonna be biased. Go, I'm Percy Jackson 2.0, brother. I'm Percy Jackson, I got the knowledge of what this motherfucker can do. I'll just say this: I'm never going anywhere on the planet without a gallon of salt water on me, and that's on Poseidon. That's on God, bro.
Bro, treating it like
That's
a
on God.
bro, treating ocean water like a piece is so fucking crazy, but genuinely what Percy should be doing.
Because tell me why. Oh, the Minotaur, throw that shit out. I'm blowing the gallon jug up with the salt water and I'm spearing you with that shit, bro. You're cooked. Oh man, I'm really injured. Pour the salt water on me. I'm back to full. I'm 120% of my usual power.
I'm curious. What would you pray to Poseidon for? Like what like ah hey dad, if you find an abandoned cruise out there, can you just send it my way, you know? Or like a houseboat or some shit like just can you get me a place? Like I'm curious like what you'd use Poseidon prayers on. Cuz you got to be careful with those.
Poseidon prayers, huh?
Like
Make me as goaded as Percy, please.
mm.
And I mean that shit. And you're not getting a portion of my food. You're getting the whole plate. You're getting two plates. Please,
I'm
bruh.
gonna steal someone
This is
else's
not a
food.
joke. This is not a joke.
It would be cool to have Tyson as a brother too.
Yeah, Cyclops in general, just being, being the homies. Um,
I okay. Why no? Why wouldn't you want to be Zeus's kid? Aside from just being like the baggage that comes with that, like Hera just like has a fucking bullseye on you, like every like aside from the baggage of being a forbidden child, like why like the Zeus power set? I'm curious.
Um, I mean, it's not really the reason I picked Poseidon over Hades or Zeus. It's not logistics. I like fucking Percy more.
Oh, oh,
Percy is the main
okay.
character, bro.
mm,
I see more of him than I do of like Thalia or whatever,
mm.
right? Um,
I mean, for me, it's just
and
like
even Nico.
I kind of wish Thalia like did more shit with lightning to like take me over the edge because it seems like she just sort of blasts Percy really hard with wind, which is cool, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's like let me see your eyes light up with like electricity. You know what I mean? Like let me see that. Then we kind of cook. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get you. Hold on, King Nigel, think with the 10. Not gonna lie, the Jason Z setup kind of fire. The coin setup is such a solid foundation. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Spoilers.
Hey, bro. Chat. Coin, coin, son. Wait, no. Coin. Wait, what the fuck am I trying to say?
Mm.
Um, pen, sword, son, or coin, weapon, daughter. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking?
Mm. Who's Jason?
Because that you'll get it.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
but
I
yeah.
keep in mind, guys, I just started the last book, so no spoilers.
The last book being the last Olympian, not the
Yes,
last
yes.
book. The
And
last
also,
book.
Landa, to
Um,
answer your question, Creams is gonna read Heroes of Olympus.
mm,
I'm excited about that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Um, I've only ever seen the old movies. Is Artemis cool in the books? Yeah, she's cool, but she doesn't have children. Um,
She has a crew. She doesn't have children. Yeah.
and by a crew, me and Creams wouldn't be able to join anyway, so it's
Yeah.
not really an option.
Um, I'm curious
Woman exclusive.
if
Woman,
you
mm,
if you were gender swapped, would you take the offer?
no. Wait, well, depend. What is my base build, brother?
I a guy like
Like
or a girl like a just.
no, like, but like, what's my heritage? Like, you know
I
what I
mean
mean? That kind of
I
changes
mean
shit.
Artemis takes anyone, so like any woman, so like
Yeah, I know, but depending on how fucking cool I am without Artemis, it's going to depend on if I decide I want to join. Because here's the thing: if I'm lame as hell in base, yeah, let me get that hunter blessing, right? But if I'm cool as hell in base, like
oh
if I'm Talia, right?
right.
I'm not fucking joining the hunters. I'm good. I got this shit. You know what I mean? Sure, I got
Oh,
turned into a tree once. All
what would
right, let me
be
run it back though.
what would be the deal breaker for you?
What you mean?
Like what?
If I think I get sent on a quest and I'm getting cooked no matter what monster finds me, I'm joining
No,
the
no, 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 no.
hunters.
Okay, so for me, my whole thing with not wanting to join the hunters is I wouldn't want to be a 15-year-old girl for the rest of eternity. Like
Um,
it's like Artemis has a lot of rules that you got to follow, and I feel like
I'd like to love somebody in a non-platonic sense, so that's probably a big thing.
that's such a
You can't really do
monetizable way
that.
of saying that, bro. I'm glad you said it and I didn't. Fuck, we both know I would not have
Oh,
stuck the landing, man.
yeah.
Nah.
Bro said that is such a monetizable way of saying it. I spoke normally and God, bro, yeah, you might be off your rocker, but yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
you knew
your
like
thing
what
was
I meant.
immortality. My thing is sort of like, okay, you can rock with your crew or whatever, right? But like that's it. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean that's how I see it as well. I just feel like also the novelty would wear off after 300 years. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Won't you immediately be a great archer? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to forego that if I feel like as a half blood, I'm 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 Minotaur meat. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like if I think I'm getting filet mignoned the minute I step beyond these borders, Artemis, I would like to be in your company.
mm,
But if I think I'm that shit, like I'm her,
mm,
right? Oh,
yeah.
Artemis, fuck you. I gotta
Um,
go cook something.
Actually, let me give you a fun little conversation, right? If I could rank the gods in a tier list of like let me stay the fuck away from them, right? Like get them as far away from me as possible. Um, I think Athena would be top of my list, followed by
To get them
Hera.
as far to get a god as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, like I want nothing like Please leave me alone.
Okay.
Like I'm half fear, half like anything that just comes with being around them.
Okay.
Okay, so Athena's at the top of the list for a myriad of reasons. One,
Mm-hmm.
I am not running the risk talking to this woman. Like I can't do it, bro. I'm staying silent. Um
Mm.
that like to me it's just like I not happening. It's not happening, you know?
Yeah.
The sunglasses are going in, earbuds are going in. Like we're not talking.
Dude,
We're not interacting. I'm not I don't want to risk it.
me and Athena having a cool conversation, bro.
It's
You just not a real talker for real.
oh yeah, there's gonna be a child at your doorstep like the next morning.
Hey, bro, relax, relax.
There's that's literally what happens, bro.
No, bro, but you gotta opt in though. You gotta like opt in. You be like, all right, I'm opting into to demigod creating intellectual.
You're
thought,
really
you know what I
not.
mean?
Like I don't think he agreed. Is the thing. Like that was not the
Yeah,
implication.
I mean,
You know, it just seemed like
hey,
like
bro,
Athena was like,
she
"Man, you're so cool. Here's a baby."
Hey, bro. Well, listen, I know the rules, so that shit starts getting too intellectual. I'm gonna relax. You know what I mean?
It's
Or ask, swear on the river of sticks that I will not. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're
I'm
not
gonna
doing
be.
this. You know what I mean?
I might just be like fart joke and just kind of hope that like gets her away from me. I don't know,
I
bro.
think I'm not gonna lie though. You could be normal, bro. I think you'd be good.
I
Just be yourself.
I mean that's so insulting, but I mean that's crazy,
Um,
bro. What the
I
fuck?
was definitely waiting for that to land. I was like, yes, sir. That's one of my best subtle jabs.
I was
You love to see it.
fucking fuck off, bro. Okay, so Athena's number one. Then any of the big three collectively for me. Um, slight edge to Zeus. He just has more options at his disposal for messing with me, and I just don't want to. I don't want to come anywhere near that. Um,
hmm
Number three, is Hera. Hera's like she would be higher if not for a lot of. If I am I related to Hades or Zeus? No, I'm probably fine. Like she'd leave me alone, right? She'd give me like sandwiches, you know. She'd be like a inviting host or whatever, right? Um,
Mm.
then
Dude, Hera's got to stay all the way the fuck away from me.
really, Hera's
Holy
your top
shit.
one. Okay, no, I'm gonna pause my
It's
list.
not.
Please
But
explain.
no, I can't. That's not fair. That Hera is based on things beyond your understanding,
Ah,
right?
damn it. Okay,
I will go based on things limited to your understanding.
fine. Okay,
I'll do my best to.
okay,
I'm gonna try to, cause like that one is just you'll get it, but you can't get it now. It's impossible.
okay.
For now though, listen, bro, this is a sleeper hit. I don't want Aphrodite near me, bro. Fuck, cause that.
Interesting.
Listen, man.
I wouldn't want.
Listen,
Oh wait,
man.
no. Actually, bump Hera down. That's Ares' spot. Ares would be number three. Get nowhere.
Ares is pretty.
Nah.
Ares is pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Aphrodite. Now I'm not saying she's number one, but she's pretty high up because, like, dude, you piss her off, you're in love with the fucking snail. You know, like you know how crazy that is. Like, you're head over heels, bro. The love of your life is fucking Gary from SpongeBob. You know?
Oh my god.
Like that's a level of listen, bro. A lightning bolt, I'm dead.
Mm.
Ares, I'm dead. Artemis, Apollo, arrow to the heart, I'm dead.
Mm.
In love with a fucking a great oak? Oh nah. Oh nah. You don't listen, bro. That love shit's scary. That love shit can be scary, man, if you're on your bad side. Now, if I was somehow able to game it and make sure that I was on our good side, which is impossible, not to be on our good side, but to intentionally do it. If I was able to, hey man, that would be crazy. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. However, Aphrodite tends to like tumultuous, hard fought, tragic love. Stay the fuck away from me, please.
Yep. I don't want to inspire anything in Aphrodite. You know what I mean? I just want to keep it cool, keep it chill. You know, just
Yeah.
be
Ares is pretty bad. But I feel like he's pretty easy to appease. Like he's one of those people where like it, you know, intelligent or like more volatile gods or goddesses are a little bit more worrying. Ares is just a fight. You know what I mean? Like, he's a dumbass. I can manage that. He can be right next to me and I can say all the right things. Like, yeah, bro, fucking kill people. You know what I mean? It's easy. Athena's a little bit more of a tricky thing because she's significantly smarter. Apollo is like kind of insane.
Yeah.
Zeus is also insane and also like does not have any sort of like filter's the wrong word, right? But his fuse is short as fuck.
Yeah, and he's got nobody to check him, so it's like, I mean, he's just gonna make a decision.
Like bro, Percy addressed Poseidon first, and he's like, "You dare, like, motherfucker? That's his dad."
Yeah,
it's like Jesus
he's
Christ.
Like,
I'm gonna
whose name is on the mailbox?
Yeah, nah,
whose name is on the mailbox? Like,
yeah.
nah,
Bro. I'm gonna come over there with my shoes untied. He's like, "What the fuck? How dare you come here with the improper?"
Bro, I'm gonna hear that cackle of thunder just for not looking at him long enough. Like, motherfucker.
Also,
like,
Hades, I feel like you're underestimating what beginning on Hades' bad side does, right?
No, that's
your
actually
life.
That's crazy.
Your life is impermanent.
Yep.
Your afterlife isn't.
Yeah. If even if you were like an angel, I feel like Hades would just be like, and
bro, you saw what happened to Tantalus.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, bro, Creams, you're never able to sleep or eat as your punishment. You're cooked.
Fucking crazy, dude.
You're cooked.
Like, and he could also, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you could be like Daedalus, right? Where he's just like, he just did a lot for like 2,000 years, and Hades was just like, "Hey, bro, you want to build some bridges? I need the help. You looking for a job?" Like,
yeah,
yeah. Hades can just kind of make that call, forever, just forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Hades would be tricky. I think for me, Athena is also up there because, like, she's got that Medusa story as, like, precedent. I'm just like, nah, I don't want her to get creative with me. You know? Like, too. Like it's not just the conversation, but it's also, like, anything to piss her off. It, like, even Percy was like, nah, it'll work. Like, it'll just work. Like, whatever she has in store for me, like, whatever plan she has to, like, mess with me, it'll just work. Like, let me play it safe.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, I generally agree.
You know who I think? Okay. I feel like Hermes would be.
Who's the Dionysus is a pretty bad one too.
Really? I thought Dionysus would be the best one because, like, you could if you give him like wine, I'm sure like he'd party with you.
Yeah, but I'm not a big partier.
Right, that would probably piss him off.
By nature. And then the thing is like he'll inflict you with madness and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I will say this. Okay, there are a couple of gods that, like, keep in mind they're gods. I don't want to fuck with them regardless, right? But a couple of gods that I'm willing to fuck with the most. Hephaestus. I'm cooling off Hephaestus, bro. I'm cooling off Hephaestus.
I mean, he's just kind of a cool guy, you know. Like there's no reason to mess with him, or him messing.
There's no
with
reason
you.
to mess with him. But if I had to mess with anybody, it'd be him, bro.
Yeah.
I got a flat tire. It's like, all right, fuck off, bro. I'm gonna get Hera to throw you off Olympus again.
Fuck, right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn,
but you know
bro.
what I mean? Like, bro. I can't even jokingly say that shit about, like, Zeus.
Yeah, nah. I think that's just sort of instant death. There'd be no questions about it.
Yeah. Hermes, I'm willing to fuck with like a little bit more than a lot of the other gods. Apollo, I think, will take it as a joke. Like, I think you can push Apollo's buttons and you'll kind of be like, you know, it'll take a little bit before his eyes light up like a fucking sun.
Yeah. You know what I mean, yeah, it's, you know, 1 minute you're joking with him and the next minute you're like, yes, the surface of the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm curious what you think of Dionysus's build as a god, like his abilities. Because for me, I remember I came into Percy Jackson surprised that he was like... How do I say this? I was surprised he was taken seriously. And then I was surprised that I took him seriously. I mean, the way Rick writes Dionysus is so, like... It's never, like, in a derision or, like, this guy controls wine, you know? Like, it's... Nah, man. I told him I was a non-believer, and he showed me images of him choking people with grapevines.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Bro is scary. I mean, like, but physically, I wouldn't call him the most imposing guy.
That's
Pudgy
true.
guy in a loud Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Granted,
I
I
don't
think
want.
I consider myself just a generally respectful person, so
Yeah.
I'm not stepping on any toes outright. But
Yeah.
he's
Also,
not one that I'd like. He has a short fuse too.
yeah. Also, especially when he's sober. Fuck, bro. He's gonna be extra pissed off. Um, I also like. I don't know. I also don't want to be turned into a dolphin. You know, like he's got a lot he could do.
Yeah. Poseidon seems pretty chill. Like
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
he's strong.
I don't litter in the sea. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
litter on the scene. He's like, it's like I gotta check the weather, but if the ocean is cooling, I'll fuck with him. If that shit's raging, yeah, let me steer clear.
Yeah. I
You know what
mean,
I mean?
I wouldn't do that with like the water without a god behind it. You know.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I'm not
yep,
thinking,
yeah,
yeah,
no, that's
man, I'm not going into a fucking typhoon or like a hurricane being like, oh, thank God Poseidon isn't real. You know, like it doesn't make the hurricane less real.
yeah, fair, fair. Um, um,
This is so interesting,
yeah.
man. The the depiction of the gods. Can we get into like meathead shit for a sec?
Sure.
I do like that the mortal air quotes forms of the gods mean that they just sort of scale superhuman, right? But you know they're not. So it's very funny to see like Ares go up against Percy and then just be like, man, Ares is basically fighting with like not even a seal, but it's like imagine your entire body was compressed into the size of a penny.
Yes.
I mean, that's just is that crazy?
The,
That's so
to
cool.
to
Yeah.
the point where if you release your form, he'd be vaporized. Yeah.
Yeah. Just existing around him would be too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. You kind of burnt out on Percy conversation for the day?
Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit's crazy. So, um, never that, never that, never
I
that.
mean, we were talking about it
But
before. Like, it's understandable. You know, we are talking about it before. We're talking about it now. Like, I'm not blaming you if you are, you know?
once again, stop disrespecting me like that,
Oh
or
my
I
God.
will call down a lightning bolt on your fucking home. I'm sorry. So relax, bro.
Mm.
Relax, bro. You're about to your hairs are about to raise on end, and then boom, you're gone. Um, but yeah. No, I mean, do you have anything? Do you have anything that comes to mind? Just anything you wanted to talk about?
um,
Because I'm down.
I'm okay. I got one more book than Heroes of Olympus, and bro, I think I'm starting to have that. I don't know how I'm gonna say goodbye to this series. Like, I'm starting to get like little tremors of that. Um, and I'm curious like what your grieving process was, because you love Percy
My grieving
Jackson, bro.
process. My grieving process was rereading that shit, man. And
I see.
also, to be fair, there are a bunch of branching off series and like spin-offs and shit that are like, or like they won't be Percy, but like Rick Riordan's still Rick Riordan. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like he's still a good writer.
Right, right.
Um, and they all
Um,
take place within the same like overarching mythos.
mm,
So there's still always that sense of like he'll reference some shit. Um, and you'll be like, oh fuck, that's super cool. You know what I mean?
I
So
see.
yeah,
Hmm.
and there's just a lot, bro. There's just a
Okay.
lot, but hmm.
That's fair.
um,
That's
no,
a fair
yeah,
argument. Go on.
yeah. I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna give you some time to think. Right, out of
Okay.
all of the monsters that you've seen, which would be the one you'd least like to face individually, no help? Right. We'll say you got Riptide in hand, nothing
Mm.
else. Right. It's just you. I'm gonna use the bathroom. You think about that. You confer with chat. Chat
Okay.
only mention things up to the Battle of the Labyrinth. Don't mention anything else. I'll be back.
But I just want to like I'm telling you right now, any kind of monster that's like, you know, a fallen god is automatically a no. Like the was it like Janus? Was it the god of doors? Nah. Like I'm talking pure monsters, pure monsters. Um, let's see. I don't know if it should be Cerberus. Like my gut instinct, or like my the first like knee-jerk reaction is um Chimera, but I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like if it's Riptide, then it's like it's a little tough for me. Um, let's see. Uh, Demogorgon. Oh, is that thing from Stranger Things? Wow, this nah. I'm trying to find a monster that's. Oh God, yes, Landa. Thank you. Literally. Um, yeah, the Hydra. Literally the Hydra. Um, Liv, I agree with you. The labyrinth, I'm never touching. Right, that's somebody else's quest right there. But I'm talking about like living. You know what I mean? Like monsters, like classical monsters. Yeah, I think it's gotta be the Hydra. Um, it's gotta be the Hydra because that would be so fucking exhausting and it would just get scarier. Like, my whole thing with any of the other monsters is basically just they are beasts, right? Like, they are massive beasts that have pretty much the same, like, combination of powers, right? In one way, shape, or another, but, like, fuck. I do not. Like, any monster that has, like a quirk, for lack of a better word, that's one I just need to stay way clear of. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I want to lock in. I'm gonna lock in the Hydra. Yeah. So thank you, Landa. I got Hydra in 7. What do you mean in 7? What are the other 6? Skulldugger. Oh, Hydra is so strong. One of the 12 labors. Yeah, the Hydra's fucking crazy. I'm looking at a list right now. I know Rick took some liberties with Percy Jackson, so I am trying to like keep them within like the Percy Jackson universe scaling of like his depictions. Um, like if I get some of Percy's stats too, that would help out a lot. But like even if I got Percy's stats, right? The fucking Hydra is too much. Meanwhile, I was reading goddamn Beast Quest. No wonder I've never read a book of my own volition since primary school. Sorry, I had to do that. Beast Quest sucked. I'll take your word for it. Question for afterwards, Cream's favorite prophecy, because some of them go hard. The first one is just still the best to me. I'll tell you right now. Like Percy's first prophecy, that shit was a bar. You know, like if we're being totally honest with each other, that first prophecy was a bar. LMAO footnotes for Creams. The NBA Finals are a series of 7 games. Whoever wins the majority of the game wins the series. Liv,
I've told you this, Creams. Why are you acting brand new, brother?
Liv, thank you so much. You have literally never told me that. Also, you ready for the answer?
God,
you ready for the answer?
Sure.
The Hydra.
Oh, you stole that from Chet? I feel that.
Yeah, but I mean, Lando was just bit because, like, okay, my whole thing with some of these monsters is that they're basically all variations of super strong, plus they could occasionally shoot some kind of thing at you. It's most of the time it's just fire, right?
Bro, pause
like
right now. Pause right now. I have to say something real quick.
Okay.
I literally just found me telling you about Game 7. By the way.
You are so petty.
I'm gonna screenshot it and show it to you.
You were so petty.
I'm gonna screenshot and show it to you, brother.
Okay.
Because you just lied on my name right now. You just lied on my name right now. You just lied on my name right now, bro, and that's disrespectful. I literally have to close out stream real quick so I can maximize this entire thing, brother.
God,
you need to see
bro.
what you just lied on.
Okay,
let's see. Just lied. You literally asked Game 7. What does that mean? Did they split 48 minutes into 7 smaller games? Chat, this is real.
Okay, show me.
Chat, this is real.
Show me.
First message there. First message there.
Oh. Game 7.
I just sent it. Now.
Oh my God. You did. Hey, my
So
bad,
you
bro.
fucking liar. You
No, I
fucking
genuinely
deceiving
forgot.
little
I fucking
bastard. You
forgot.
never, no. You didn't say I don't remember. If you don't remember, you say you don't remember. You don't say I didn't say that shit. You said verbatim, you never told me about Game 7. You're
Yeah,
a
that's called.
bold-faced fucking liar.
That's not what I
and I'm dunking
said.
your head in a toilet.
That is not what I
Yes, you
fucking
did.
said.
Chat,
Oh
run,
my.
run
Okay,
that shit back. You
hold
never told me
on.
about that.
Hold
You
on,
literally
bro.
run
That's
the
called
tape back.
forgetting.
Someone in
That's
chat,
called
run the tape
forgetting.
back.
I just didn't remember you
Say, I
saying
don't
that.
remember you talking about that.
I
Not
just,
you
I just,
didn't.
I mean,
Don't
bro,
speak with confidence.
you have
if you don't got
literally,
that.
bro.
If you don't know,
My
bro,
God.
I know.
Oh
I'm the
my
one
God.
who has the knowledge. You're the one who does the fake thinking. You're
Oh my
cooked.
God. Oh my God.
You're cooked. Next time you disagree with me, go ahead and add I don't remember. Because 9 times out of 10, I remember. Don't.
Why are you
Bro,
taking it
didn't
so
tell me that.
personal? Why are you
No,
taking
you're
it so?
cooked.
Why are you taking it so
No, you're
personal?
cooked, bro.
What's going on? What's
Because you
going on, bro?
attacked my integrity, bro.
I didn't.
You called me a bold-faced liar. You literally did. I said I
God.
said something. You said I didn't. You called me a liar, bro. And I'm not letting that shit slide. And I'm not letting that shit slide, bro. It's not happening. No.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do.
Nada.
I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this.
Yeah, go and pin it, bro. Pin it and reference it. We not letting that shit slide. No. No, bruh. Yapping about the Hydra. Yapping about this, that, blah, 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? You lied.
I think you
lied on my
heard some.
name.
Though I did think you hear. You
lied on
heard
my
some
name.
additional stuff that I didn't say.
You lied on my name.
Oh my God.
You said I didn't say that. What does that mean, Creams? You're saying I what? Lied. You're cooked. You're
Bro,
cooked.
it's not like I said, nah, BR,
You're
you fucking
cooked.
liar, you're a fraud. You like, I didn't
You're
say all that,
cooked.
bro. Oh my God.
Guess what I'm saying about you? You're a liar. You're a
Oh my
fraud.
God, I just forgot.
You got exposed.
Exotic
You're
Tomato,
cooked.
thank you for being a member for 1 month. Just popped into stream and mom and dad are fighting again. I know. Tell me about it.
Johnny's not here though. But
It's crazy. Bro.
whatever.
I mean, we're like, we're
yeah.
just literally the same guy. So I don't know if we have parental maternal relationships. We're just sort of one guy split into two.
I mean, that's what a lot of spouses say. Yeah. You know, you guys are one. You know, one entity or whatever the fuck. But that don't really got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is I called out a liar. That's all it is. But anyways, you're saying the Hydra. What was the reasoning for the Hydra that you stole from Linda?
Okay, so two things, right? Two big factors. One, exhaustion over time, right? Assuming, do I get Percy stats? If yes, what age?
This motherfucker. No, bro. You're you with a sword.
Okay, I don't get the flying shoes or anything.
No, bro. You're you with Riptide. That's it.
Yeah, no. The Hydra. I am A, not fast enough, B, not strong enough. And the heads multiplying, which is just evolve and evolve and evolve into a problem that just gets more horrific as I go. Like, it is simultaneously going to be the longest and shortest fight of any of the monsters, but I'll tell you what, it'll be the most grueling, punishing, and scary. It'll be a rising scale of terror the longer the fight goes. If it goes
the
long.
Chimera is clearly the right answer, bro.
You're
I'm sorry.
so insane. It's basically a dog that flies that breathes fire.
Dude, listen, I'll say this, right? We've seen Percy beat a lot of monsters. Did we see him beat the Chimera?
I think
bro got cooked.
He would win the rematch
got cooked
though.
Instantly.
Okay,
he got cooked instantly. The Chimera jabbed his leg with poison, breathed fire, and then this motherfucker jumped out of the bro. He jumped to his what was assumably his death to avoid that shit, brother.
Okay.
The Chimera
counterpoint.
Snapped.
That was 12-year-old Percy, right? But when it came to the Hydra, he had more help, right? Like Annabeth and Grover were there.
Grover was there with the Hydra.
Wait a minute. Oh my God, did I just remember the fucking movie? Oh, that's upsetting.
Ooh,
that's
yikes.
So upsetting.
Listen, bro. All I'm saying is, listen. You want to know what you should also consider? The Nemean lion, impenetrable skin.
Oh yeah. How the fuck did Percy beat him?
I'd also consider.
Yeah.
I'd also consider Cerberus personally. I'd also consider Cerberus, bro.
Would you be able to figure out would you be able to like dog him? Like, would you be able to think of that? To like treat him like a puppy? Or would you be too scared to like try?
If I'm me, if I'm me, I'm too scared to try, bro. I have, but like, I mean, to be fair, like I have to assume that we at least have like beyond our normal levels of courage, or else we're just like
Yeah.
standing there with a stick in our hand, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If that's the case, no, I'm definitely not thinking to dog him. I'm definitely gonna try to fucking cut his head off.
Yeah.
Um, and that's why I get cooked. But bro, listen, the Chimera, or God forbid you add in Echidna, right? The
Mm.
mother of like, because Echidna kind of
Oh,
was wielding
okay.
the Chimera,
Yeah,
right?
okay, the Echidna Chimera combo. Yeah, Percy had no shot, but like in a vacuum, like by yourself with your base stats, the Hydra is taller than you, so even reaching up to its neck without the flying, it is just a harder
Listen, bro,
challenge to me.
let me just say this:
Okay.
you can cut a Hydra, you can't cut the Nemean lion.
I mean, you're gonna die either way, man. Like it just feels like if you cut the Hydra, it gives you false hope, and then slowly, if the beast wants to fuck with you, slowly just makes it known like, hey, your thing only gets more perilous the harder you try. It's a psychological aspect of like the terror that adds to it for me. Like the Nemean line,
Hey
like
man,
it'll just kill you brutally, but like it won't like drag out like your death psychologically.
neither will the Hydra. Bro, you made up a psychological element to the Hydra that doesn't exist.
Oh my God.
Bro said it's going to like slowly toy with you. What? Bro, bro
I'm
added
curious.
that.
I'm curious. Would Cyclops make your list?
Um, yeah, but fighting a humanoid thing is to me significantly easier than something that's not kind of built like me.
I see. Okay.
You know what I
What
mean?
about
A Cyclops is a bigger, stronger person. I'm willing to
okay?
fight that.
What about a hundred-handed one?
Oh, Briaries?
Yeah, Briar.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. No, 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 no. No, bro. No,
Nah.
no,
For me, it's not even the hands.
no.
It's also the faces. That's just too much for me. It's
Dude,
just
I'm literally gonna be torn limb from limb while he's fucking hitting me with the meanest like Netero reference combo imaginable.
while also like playing like
Fuck no.
sorting a deck of cards while also like building a sandcastle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not happening, bro.
Well, when he wears his fucking angry face, that's gonna be a really shitty last thing to see.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean, you could arguably
Yeah,
reason with it. You could arguably reason with them.
I mean, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah.
Looking at one would be rough though. I think looking at like multi-limbed organisms would just be for me harder than looking at beasts. What about you?
No. If I look at the Hydra, bro, listen, I'm not particularly scared of snakes, but snakes are scary because they can fucking like kill you, right?
Hmm.
Seven that are bigger than me. Yeah, no, bro. I'll look at a couple of faces.
Hmm.
I'll look at a couple of faces.
I see.
Uh, uh,
Um.
a half man, half fucking bull in tidy whities. I'm
Ooh. Okay.
cooked.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with this. Right. Any
Mm.
Titan era monster is a no go for me. Like when Percy was like, "Ah, yes, this monster was made before the concept of shape was finalized." I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Good luck."
A Dracane, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I've never even heard it, but like
Yeah,
the snake, half
yeah,
woman shit.
who has
Yeah,
like little
that'd be pretty
animals on
bad.
her stomach, just sort of
Yeah.
like, yeah, nah. Like, look, man,
Yeah.
my perception of biology or reality is one thing. My perception of existence is another thing.
Of shape is nuts.
Yeah,
These
like,
were formed before shapes were finalized is a crazy bar.
yeah, yeah. Like, I can't do a universe's first draft as a monster. Like,
Yeah. What would
that's
be the monster you're most willing to fight then?
hmm. Do I get my knowledge of the series or just go in blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have your knowledge of the series.
Okay. Probably probably a 100-handed one who I think I could, do the gun thing,
No, bro,
right?
you have to fight them.
Oh, I see.
Not,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you're not trying, you're
Can I
not
ask
befriending them,
can
bro.
I ask two questions? So A
Sure.
is Medusa considered a monster?
Yes.
Uh I forget. I don't know if this is a Percy Jackson thing or anybody who knows Greek mythology can clarify. Why doesn't she just run up and force your eyes open?
I imagine that's a little bit more difficult than that,
Especially if I'm
but
holding
I don't know.
a blade, right? Yeah, I don't think she wants to get in close.
Yeah. I
I
Let's
feel
ignore Medusa because I do think that she's easiest. The problem is just ignoring your natural instincts.
yeah.
That's the big thing. You have to not look. Like you can kind of cook her because she doesn't really have any like killing options outside of the stare, right?
Yeah.
Like
But
she
I
doesn't really
mean,
do anything.
yeah, but I mean like it's a very overpowered ability though. It's like a she just wins if I open my eyes, which is kind of nuts. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Riptide, go and let me see your reflection real quick, buddy. I'm swinging.
I
That's
think
all.
okay,
All right, let's see though.
what okay, you just teleport into a random room. You don't know the outline. You don't know anything there. You get maybe one
Ooh.
second to field it, and Medusa just comes. You have to close your eyes right away. That's
Uh,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like if I
the thing is, like, okay, here's my thought process, right?
okay,
If I close my eyes and I keep them closed, what is she going to do?
yeah, that's what my second question was about. Why can she not just try to force your eyes open? Because like okay,
I don't know
even if you slash her with Riptide, right, you'll probably turn to stone faster.
bro. My arms work independent of my eyes.
Do they start eyes out or because they do the stone turning from the feet up for some reason?
No, bro, you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying my eyes can be closed and I can swing a sword.
I see. Okay.
They don't have to open for me to swing. And also Sleeping Danger. Thank you for the
Hmm.
14. Be your question from non-b-ball fan. Giannis versus Jokic. Giannis is way more athletic. He's a significantly better defender than Jokic. However, Jokic is, in my opinion, a much better offensive.
You cut out a little bit.
At what point?
He's a much better offensive.
Giannis is
Yeah.
better on defense. Giannis is better on defense. Jokic is significantly better on offense. I'll put it like this. I'd rather have Jokic on my team and then add a defensive piece than have Giannis. But, two great players, obviously. That's kind of how I feel.
Jokic mentality, dude.
Jokic mentality.
I don't know. I told you,
Oh,
bro.
man.
For some reason, I'm just on Jokic TikTok, not basketball TikTok, just specifically him.
Mm.
Bro said,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Creams would love this guy, and they were right. Something about that interview
No,
he
bro.
gave about
He
the
plays
parade.
sports, brother.
Something he gave about that interview at the parade where he was just like, "Fuck." I don't know. That's relatable.
Hmm.
Okay. What about you? Like what monster do you think you could take? Because for me,
I mean, Medusa, I'm cooking.
yeah,
I'm putting but I'm trying to think of something outside of that.
yeah. I was
I
thinking.
might cook the Minotaur. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Like, okay, I was thinking between the Minotaur and um, like a Cyclops because they're really big. So I think I'd have more maneuverability slash speed. So I could theoretically do it.
You'd think so.
Uh, it's not like a strong
You'd think so,
it's not a
man.
strong thing, man.
A Cyclops isn't a horrible option for sure. Also, Liv Gojo's getting cooked if he looks at Medusa even with the blindfold.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
the Minotaur chucks cars and shit, so I don't really want to get into a fucking a straight on
I think
fight.
if you ride him like Percy did, and like try to like do the horn thing, I think you could do it, right? Like it's just a matter of getting behind him and getting on him quick enough before he's able to like wrestle you off.
Yeah, he's also a dumb fuck. So I
Yeah.
just have to, because I know he'll adapt to the charges. I just I say this as if this is the easiest thing in the world. I simply avoid the thing moving as fast as a car, jump to the side, jump back in range, and stab it in the chest.
Mm,
Pretty simple. But I mean conceptually simple, whereas like a lot of other monsters aren't even that.
mm.
Um yeah, I'd probably pick the Minotaur though.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. I like that we both go for like book one monsters. Oh.
Yes, because they were in book one for a
Yeah.
reason.
Wait,
Um
I'm a fucking dude. We're both fucking idiots. what is Mrs. Dodds? Her?
I don't recommend that personally.
Why?
But because I think her flight will fuck you up a little bit if you're not in close quarters and you're not taking her off guard by the fact that you have a weapon in secret. The
Ah,
first time she gets cooked, right? Percy kind of gets that, oh, you didn't know I had a pen sword.
right,
And then the second time is like you're in a bus, right?
right. Okay, that's
Give
fair. Yeah.
wings outside of that shit. I don't want somebody that can fly around. No, nah. Let's work within the same dimensionality. Thank you very much.
Hmm. Landa, this is a funny question because the answer is anybody would have the same effect. Like, it's if you're not like Rachel or a human who could see through the mist that clearly, you're just the same. Maybe if you're a god, right? But like, I don't think I'd be allowed to take a god in
Linda,
there with me.
yeah, Linda, you know the person I would pick, but it's not fair to mention Creams doesn't know them yet.
Hmm.
But you know the one I'd pick, right? But if it has to be within the with someone limited, within Ronan really said, I'll just block this whack ass mix up. I'm saying, bro, you fucking dodge out of range, you dodge back in range, right? It's like it's not that it's easy, but it's that it's simple, right?
Hmm.
Um,
Can I?
it's like, okay, he's coming at me at really, really high speeds.
Hmm.
If I fuck this up, I die. But I just have to not fuck up the first move, right? Because I can jump back in. I have a fucking sword. I don't need to like punch him in the ribs.
Hmm.
It's stabbing him. Should be good. The Minotaur and the Lightning Thief kind of gets cooked by one stab, right? Cool.
Okay. Can
Not
I?
even like not even by Celestial Bronze either.
Let me ask you a question in kind to your monster one, right? Um, we can figure out like the scaling. Let's just say I don't know. You could just say whatever age of Percy would make this challenge like appropriate, like across the board, right? But like, what god would you least want to engage with in combat? Not even for like power, just like how they fight too. Like the shit at their arsenal. Like, uh, would you not want to fight? Like, sample, you don't want to fight Dionysus because like you don't want to get turned into a dolphin if you lose. Like that kind of thing.
Um, Hades is pretty bad. Like if we're talking
Yeah.
about the consequences of losing, then
Yeah.
Hades is pretty bad.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but if we're talking about like we're ignoring the consequences of losing, right? We're just saying because if not, then
Like
it's just the people that do specific shit, right? But if
yeah,
it's oh, the way they fight is tricky more than like
it's
raw power,
yeah, it's more like
I
fighting them in and of itself is not pleasant, right? Like that is inherently the punishment.
I think Artemis or Apollo is kind of a sleeper hit because they're annoying
Interesting.
in the sense that they just spawn their arrows and you're getting hit. It doesn't matter. You're cooked. And I think there's a frustrating element to with Ares, he wants me to get close, right?
Mm,
Okay, cool. There's some level of hope there. If I'm close, if I'm within range, I can hit you, right?
mm.
Poseidon, he's using his trident, got a little bit more range, but I can parry, I can block, I can roll out of way, right?
Actually,
Zeus, lightning bolt, I'm cooked,
yeah. I mean,
to be
I have a
honest.
specific thing for
Um,
Poseidon, and that's I don't want him to remember that he can control water. Like I don't want him to think, wait a minute, let me drown you. Like just, hey, bro, you want to get eaten by a shark? I don't know. Like I feel like the trident is the most kind thing he can do to you.
I agree, but I think there's something demoralizing about you start off the fight from any distance, right?
Hmm.
And then boom, before you can even blink, there's an arrow in both of your legs and both of your arms, and you're like,
Yeah,
fuck. This motherfucker knocked 4 arrows before I even like conceived of making a move.
that's true. Yeah, that'd be fucking painful. Also like Apollo has the benefit of hey man. let me just burn you alive.
Yeah. Zeus is a very tough one too because it's just lightning bolt and you're cooked.
Hmm.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, at
I'd
least for,
like.
yeah.
I mean, out of them, I'd like to fight Ares though. Ares would be the best one to fight in my opinion.
What about like Demeter, Dionysus, like Athena?
Athena's cooking me because I'm gonna think I'm winning. I'm gonna step on somehow a fucking landmine she planted 20 years ago, and then I'm gonna blow up. Um,
Dude, I mean,
Dionysus,
mm,
the vines are gonna cook me. Um,
while you go mad and then get turned into a dolphin.
yeah. Demeter, I guess Demeter. She's a non-combatant, so that's fair. I kind of just don't even incorporate that.
Mm.
Hephaestus, I'm just gonna get like it. I'm not fighting him. I'm fighting his creations, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, nah, I can't. I can't have a
It's like
massive
it's like
bronze
it's
like yeah.
divine. It's divine puppet manipulation. You know what I mean?
It actually is. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Okay, okay. You gotta run the God Gauntlet, right? Um,
Mhm.
however, right? Whatever punishment they give you will have some kind of time limit on it, but you have to keep going. So, for example, you have to like go through an entire fight with Dionysus, and he turns into a dolphin, and you stay a dolphin for 1,000 years, right? So if they turn you into anything, it's a 1,000 year
Mhm.
sentence as that thing, right? Same, like I know Poseidon can't do this, but if he turns into a horse, right? Same thing there.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
so you got to run the God Gauntlet or just navigate the labyrinth solo.
Oh. So wait, do I have to? I have to keep fighting the gods until I win?
No, you just kind of do it in perpetuity. Like I'll put it to you like this, right? These are both eternal punishments of some kind. You get to the end of the line with the gods, you start over. Same with the
What
labyrinth.
the fuck?
Yeah, no,
What the
like,
hell is this, man?
just choose hell. Like, which hell do you prefer?
Bro just said just choose hell. Well, I guess I'll die in the labyrinth quicker. Yeah, I'll just die of starvation after I can't fucking find my way out. And I'm a pretty decent guy. Maybe I won't get Elysium, but I don't know, bro. At least I'm not going to the fields of punishment. And getting turned mad over and over and over. Jesus Christ. Bro said choose hell. What hell are you choosing, man?
Oh, the labyrinth, easily.
Yeah, because you actually get to die there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not only like not wanting to be turned into a dolphin or whatever, but it's like, man, after a while, it's like you can only fall in love with so many snails, you know? It's like,
Yeah, but I'm cooking Aphrodite, I think. Like, give me Riptide, right? And we start, start a little bit away. I gotta be able to close the distance before you say some bullshit and I stop. Nah, that's not true. Because the moment I see Aphrodite, I'm gonna probably just be love struck and just done. Yeah, never mind.
yeah,
This shit sucks, man.
yeah,
This shit
yeah.
sucks.
It
You
just,
know what?
mm,
Okay, let me ask you this, right?
mm,
You're Kratos now. You have
okay,
to run the God Gauntlet.
okay,
You start how you are right now, though. The only thing you're given Riptide. For every
mm,
god you kill, you get like their weapon, and their weapon has like influence over their domain.
okay.
What is your starting god? Like
Uh,
what? Who do you who?
okay. What was Kratos' starting god?
He
Ares?
killed Ares
Yeah, yeah.
first. Yeah.
And he got the blades, right?
hmm
Okay.
The Blades of Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, you just reminded me that God of War fucking slaps. So
Dude,
appreciate
God of
it.
War is so
It's so good.
crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, let me get. I forgot a lot of the weapons, but let me get. What was Hades' weapon
like you can
again?
just it. He gets the Helm of Darkness, which makes him invisible and shit. And it can
Oh.
also like it's like fear projection.
Let me get that. Just
You
I
gotta fight him for it though.
fuck. I don't want to
You
confront
know what I mean?
death
Like
on
you're
my
also
first outing.
incorporating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also like me personally,
Mm.
bro. I'm just because we'll just say every time you die, you have to like walk, like escape Hades to get back to fight
Oh
him
my
again, right?
god,
Me
bro.
personally, I'm
Mm.
picking. I'm picking either Hermes or Apollo. I want your bow or I want your shoes
Yeah.
and your staff, Hermes,
Actually, yeah.
because
Let me get
that's
Hermes's
work.
yeah.
That's workable from a base. That's
Yeah.
workable from a base.
Cuz like
Now,
once
let me be real. I'm dying dozens, if not
yeah.
hundreds of times,
Like
right?
if I can get the shoes
But
especially like and it ups my speed, that actually helps me out a lot. Because
and bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Um, I will say, what god would you want to fight? Just like a like a Percy Jackson variation specifically, right? Like what's like a they
If I
get
could fight them, like
yeah
if I was capable of
yeah
fighting
no
them.
I mean like they become mortal, right? No powers, but like they're still them. You
Oh,
get in a boxing ring, like you just
wait,
yeah
are they gonna go back to who they are?
they are, but they can't punish you for anything, and neither can any of their relatives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Um, let me think. Apollo, no. Hera, no.
I think you'd run your
Zeus,
ones
go
with
ahead and
Zeus.
glove up, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean
Zeus, go
it.
ahead and glove up, buddy. I got something for you.
Like
I got something for you, buddy.
yeah,
The thing is, too, that's still gonna
mm,
be hard
mm,
because his like base human form is still like a fucking yoked grown man, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying I'm cooking him easy,
mm,
but listen, bro, I'm not wasting the opportunity to
yeah.
box
Like
Zeus
that's a
and not
once
be
in a
punished.
lifetime. Yeah, that's like a nah, bro. I
Yeah,
got
nah,
you got
bro.
a lot
Nah, because
that.
you best believe motherfucker who beat up the king of Olympus
hmm
is oh God, bro. Everywhere I go, that's the story being
Wait,
told.
so you do it for bragging rights, not for Zeus? Like I like.
No, I want to beat the piss out
Oh,
of
okay.
Zeus. What the fuck?
Okay, okay.
But it's also that I beat the king of Olympus. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's a 2 for 1.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the I'm doing this shit for Kratos and Percy, bro. Um,
Yo, I'm. You know what I
I'm
might do,
cooking.
bro? I might take a flight after that if I win.
Oh, a flight is crazy. Bro said I might take a flight after that. Hold on, bro. What happens if you beat the piss out of Hades? Nah, bro, put me in Elysium. That's kind of crazy.
That's
And
crazy.
Hades is kind of a scrawny dude too.
Mm.
Like he's strong because he's a
No,
god. He's not strong because he looks fucking
here's the
yoked.
thing, right? If it's purely for the love of the game, right? Like if I just get in there, I mean this so for real. I don't care what training camp I'd have to do. I need Ares in that ring. Like,
Ares is getting cooked, bro.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
cooked. Oh my god. Now, not innately,
hmm
but I will train for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
ooh, bro, Zeus and Ares, that's a fucking toss up, right? No powers, just like I got a lot on my mind. Like I've been waiting for this type shit. Ares might be up there.
Yeah. 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 I agree. I agree. Um,
Hmm.
Forget the gods. Which demigod are you fighting? Not Percy, not Annabeth, not Nico,
Not
not
Hercules.
Thalia, not Clarice, not Luke.
Uh,
The
uh,
Stoll brothers. I'll cook them.
I think you got Clarice.
Pre or post electric spear.
Post.
Mm, Pre or post commanding Confederate armies.
Pre. Like average day at camp after the spear is destroyed. Like you're the new
I don't want
key.
to run the ones with her. If I
Really?
get to choose, I don't want to. I don't want to run the ones with Clarice. No.
Okay, let's
Um,
see. I'm thinking right now.
Combat training to the max. Nah, I'm fighting the Stoll brothers, bro.
Mm, okay.
Y'all are good at stealing. Yeah, go ahead and yeah, nah, go and take these. Go and take these. Take these
Okay.
mitts. I
So
got you.
let me see. Okay. Would you want to fight Hera?
Fight Hera? Oh, I would. Like the I don't feel there's a need to for me,
Mm,
but I would but like I would love to. That
yeah.
doesn't make sense,
Yeah,
but it
no.
makes sense.
Like I just be like, Hades, this one's for you. Um, and then I get to work.
No, this one's for me.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, it'd be for a lot
God.
of people. It'd be for a lot of people, I think. The only reason I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
do it,
bro.
the only reason I wouldn't want to do it is because
I'm
I
gonna be like I'm
yeah.
gonna be like Mark when I'm like I thought you were stronger. As like I'm fucking blood all over my face, and I'm just like standing over after like 2 hours. I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
that
So
was for my goat.
this one might be cheating. Would you want to fight Aphrodite? Dot dot dot. But her looks freeze in place to where she like most recently stopped being immortal, right? So like whatever she looked like most recently is like the form she's gonna take in the ring.
I, I don't have beef with Aphrodite. I don't care
Okay.
either way.
Okay.
I'll fight her if she says glove up, right? But I
Okay.
don't have beef with Aphrodite.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Um,
Um.
I wouldn't fight Hephaestus either.
Mm,
Bro's just chilling. Bro's
yeah,
cooling.
bro's just cool.
I
Yeah.
don't need to fight him.
Apollo and Hermes are like they're not at the top of my list.
They're
You know.
chill.
Yeah.
They're
Um,
chilling. Yeah, they're fine.
I'm trying to think right now. Poseidon would also be really chill. Um, yeah,
I'm
Zeus.
not fighting Artemis either. I mean, Zeus, Ares,
Yeah,
Zeus and Ares,
Athe-
bro, and Hera.
maybe Athena.
I'm not. I don't know if I don't know. Like, I would hit Athena once, but I don't need to fight Athena. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like, let me like I can encompass any animosity I have towards Athena in one hit.
mm,
Zeus, Ares, and Hera require battles.
they do. Yeah, yeah, because like they definitely evoke that like nah, literally glove up. Like outside. No, don't
Because
even bother. Like I can't wait to. Yeah.
I'm gonna be getting punched, fucking spitting out blood and just smiling because I get to hit Ares right back in his dumb face. Like I'm
That's some
literally
shit Percy would
it's
say,
gonna
by the
it's
way.
and it's like holy shit, bro. Oh my god. Hit me again. I want to hit you back right now, please.
Mm,
I'm going to kick your ass. Like we have to fight. It's simple. It's simple mathematics. It's
yeah,
simple mathematics.
Lando would fight Athena. She's gonna avenge Annabeth. I mean, okay, show Athena, right? I forget in the books, but did she open up the doors to St. Louis as well for Echidna in the books?
No, if I'm remembering correctly, it's the first time that like Athena kind of touches down in the mortal world from our perspective is Titan's curse. But that's if my memory's serving me correctly. Um,
Mm.
I don't think she did, but I'm not sure.
Okay, then show
Um,
Athena. We gotta have some words.
that's fair. That's fair.
Um.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Let's see. Let's see. Um. Dionysus, I might do if he was like Mr. D to me beforehand, right? Like not inherently, but if
No,
he
I will give him a three-piece combo for Percy because you've been talking to my goat kind of crazy. Like I don't have rage, but it's like relax,
yeah,
bro.
like
That's not
one for every Peter Johnson. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Like no, we gotta fight because that
Re-
Tantalus bullshit pissed me off. Yeah,
yeah.
nah,
Okay.
cause Chiron left and he let the camp go to shit. Yeah, nah, bro. Nah. Nah, I gotta beat the piss out of that guy. Fuck that. Nah, he's mean to Grover, he's an asshole to Percy, and Nah, yeah. Nah, you know what? I'm not throwing any punches, I'm putting that motherfucker in a headlock. I'm making him go to sleep or tap out, bro. That's personal. I don't care about hurting him. I need him to be embarrassed, bro. Embarrass yourself. Come on now.
Damn, Landa.
Nah.
Dionysus has two kids in camp and doesn't talk to them. We got a box.
Hmm. Someone sell me on Percy Jackson.
How have we not, man?
Hey,
Listen
bro.
to the last hour.
What we been talking about? Yeah. What we been talking about, bro? What we been talking about? Wii Sports Underwood when? That'd be crazy. Listen. What was I gonna say? Um.
Man, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. If I could have like, because Landa asked us, right? I'm curious, right? Would you have stayed on Calypso's island?
No.
Strong, maybe.
No.
Like, okay, if I
Yeah.
had all the baggage Percy had, right? Same prophecy, same role, same like stakes with Annabeth and everything, then no.
Mhm.
But if I just washed up on shore as myself, what about you? Like similar thing or?
Damn, bro. What the fuck? That's kind of I don't know if that's dark or not. Maybe I was the one that got the wrong vibe. Bro said if I wash up on myself, I might be able to abandon everything.
I mean, I
That's
no, no,
crazy.
it's no, it's not. I might be. It's more like I'd be more inclined to than like if I was in Percy's position and the world was literally on my shoulders, right? Like basically, if I was just a normal guy going there versus like fucking forbidden child hero on a quest.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying with Calypso. I'm not saying with Calypso.
Even in your own
Um,
variation.
yeah, nah.
Um,
It's tough, but I think I would feel more sympathy towards Calypso than like personal desire to stay. You know what I mean?
I
I'd feel
mean,
sad if Calypso got attached to me and that I'm leaving again, but I wouldn't I don't think I would.
I
I
think
think it would be easier for me emotionally to leave.
I think the implication was that for Percy, he did reciprocate a little bit, and it would have been
Yeah.
more so if he had stayed longer. So I think like the whole thing is like you just the falling in love is mutual over time. So
I mean, if it is, it is, right? But it's not like it's it's how should I put this? It is one of those things where like yes, but Percy is able to get off like leave because of what, right? Greater attachments. I
right,
think I will
right,
have a greater attachment than Calypso, is what I'm saying.
right.
Like be like,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no.
you cool people, right?
Mm.
I'm really sorry for you,
Like I don't
but I
come at
gotta
it.
fucking go.
It's weird. You come at it from like a practicality, like looking at your life and deciding if you would with like your real life stakes involved. For me, it's like I wonder if I'd have the willpower to. Like
Yeah.
that. I think that's like how I interpret the question. Like,
Um. Yeah. No. I mean, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I just what the fuck am I looking at? Sorry. I mean, I just think the answer for me is yes. Now, it depends though. Am I like, if I'm just I land there, right?
mm,
Cool, and I can leave immediately, then I leave immediately. But if I'm like Percy and I'm injured, so I'm staying there
yeah,
for weeks, so
weeks.
that magic is kind of seeping into my brain. You know,
Yep.
Calypso's very nice, blah blah blah. It's tougher, but bro, I got a YouTube channel to run. Nah, that's crazy. That's such a loser thing to say. But I mean that shit too, bro. Hey, bro.
It's like,
We got some streams to run.
damn, bro,
I just have shit I like.
dude,
There's shit that I cannot
bro.
do on Calypso's
True,
Island, like point
true.
blank
Okay,
period, bro.
true love. All your like physical needs met, like eating and stuff. And you're immortal. It's like it's not a bad offer either. You know what I mean? Like it's like what I say.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's a bad I'm not saying it's a bad offer, right? But not only do I have my family, I have people I care about
Mm-hmm.
back home, right? People I love. And then I also like, damn, you got a drawing pad? No.
I mean,
Like,
I'm sure
listen,
she could summon a drawing. Like I think that's permissible.
hey, I don't know, man. That sounds like we making stuff up now. Can she summon me a computer? Can she summon me some internet connection? Because
That's
bro, what
yeah.
happens when the new chapter of JJK comes out? What am I gonna do then?
That's
Hey,
true.
bruh,
Yeah.
listen. All I'm saying is this, right? All I'm saying is this. I can only plant flowers for so fucking long.
Gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I'd have to leave either way. Like the problem with like my thing is eternity's a long time. That's a long. That's all time. That's everything right
Yeah, but
there.
if it's a person that you're deeply in love with, I mean, I don't see myself getting bored of that personally.
Yeah, but like
Um,
it's just you two. No books, no like movies, no internet, no. Like you said, you could only plant so many flowers. You know.
yeah, that's true. I agree. That's part of the reason I'm leaving. Also, what the fuck is being discussed about me right now? What's going on here?
Also, first of all, seeing femboy and being like this got to be about me is crazy. Second,
No, they literally no, you fucking dweeb. They're literally talking about me. Like Angel of Axis is literally saying my name in those discussions. Bro's talking about assuming. Fuck you. Anyways, no internet. Send me the fuck back. Yeah. What will
um,
you have in 1 trillion years? I'll have you.
uh,
Fucking on some invincible shit.
yeah. The way
Yeah.
Annabeth was with Rachel, I'd hate for her to meet Calypso, bro. Oh my god, I love that Percy was like, yeah, I can't tell him about Calypso's island. Like they would simply not understand. I love, but like fucking Annabeth still kind of pieced it together, and it's like, I get why she'd be mad. I get it, right? I think I'd be mad too. Um,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be honest. Creams,
mm,
you in a relationship, right?
mm.
They disappear for 2 weeks because they fucking blew up in a volcano. They come back and they're kind of like, yeah, I was just on an island with somebody, right? Alone.
Mm.
And I kind of didn't want to leave.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
the fuck?
also I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
I
I'm
mean,
like,
look,
oh
you're
man,
just,
bro.
I mean, you're great,
I'm
but like,
crashing out. I'm 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 gonna be real, bro. I'm crashing out.
I mean, no,
Cause,
because
cause,
because like if you knew the
yeah.
context of like, yeah, no, if I'd stayed there even a day longer, they would have been the love of my life.
I don't give a
Like,
fuck.
like,
I don't give a fuck, bro. It doesn't
fuck.
matter. No, no, no. I didn't want to leave. I'm crashing the fuck. If you come, because what did Percy just rap? Like he kind of came back with like a melancholy. You
Yeah.
better come back smiling and skipping. I swear to God, if I'm in a relationship, they're, my girl's like, yeah, no, I was on this island with this hot guy, and I was like, I really didn't want to leave. You know what
Yeah,
I
it
mean?
broke my heart. Like
You know,
she's saying it with like a
I
grimace on her face.
struggled to
Yeah.
come back here. What the fuck? Okay, I'll send you back with a haymaker real quick. Hold on, let me get my spinach. Let me recreate something I saw in a cartoon once.
No, I mean you wouldn't
Hold
see
on.
you wouldn't see the, oh, you came back to me
No,
despite that, you
no,
know, like I'm more important.
I'm
Really?
no. Fuck no.
Why?
No.
Why
You're
not?
getting hit with the. You're getting hit with the meanest. Sure, you can. You're cooked. You're cooked.
Okay, why?
You're cooked. I will send you back to the island. What the fuck do you mean? Why?
Because like
Nobody
they
wants to
turned
hear
down
that.
immortality for you is the thing. Like
I
that.
don't give a fuck. No, 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 no. It's not about turning down
And
immortality.
and
Is fine,
true.
right?
And I was gonna say true love. Oh my god.
You
Oh my
were.
god.
It's you were fucking. You were. The offer was not mainly immortality. The offer was the person.
Yeah.
And you were there for 2 weeks. I'll send you back to the island right the fuck now. Oh nah. Yeah. No, because the thing is too, if they
Bro, you're
don't
getting
say
madder about it.
It's just written on their face. Bro, the fact that you're not mad about it is making me mad. Because how does that shit not piss you off?
I think for me it's like, okay, if the roles were reversed, right? I'd be like, I mean, I came, like, my love for you was so much stronger than like the offer and shit. Like I just be, you know, I'll get over it. Like,
Bro,
like I'll feel better.
you have to come to terms with the fact that you were the undesired, you were the broccoli, bro.
No, I mean you're
You were the
literally
broccoli.
being chosen. Like you're choosing
You're
to
being
like
chosen begrudgingly.
not big. Okay,
You're being chosen out of like duty. You're being chosen out of like, oh, I have this thing back at home. It's like this, right? It's like this. When you say, hey, we should go out and eat, and you're like, fuck, I don't have that much money. I should go back and eat food at home. The food at home isn't your first choice. The food at home is what you have to choose. Fuck that. I'm not the food at home or the broccoli. You're getting uppercut back to the stratosphere. I'm sorry.
okay.
I
So
don't make the rules.
okay, so if that's the case, right? Why would you leave Calypso's island then? Like you personally, if those are like if you knew the person was like you on the other end that you're choosing on the outside, right? Like
you should. I'm gonna be real. Why the fuck were you going to that island? Why the fuck you end up there? Because the whole thing about the magic is you kind of subconsciously get summoned there, bro. Why the fuck did you end up there? Nah. And here's the thing too.
Bro,
I'm gonna be honest,
more
bro.
beautiful than Aphrodite is
I'm
such
gonna be honest.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be so honest, brother. I'm gonna be so honest. It would suck, but if I came back begrudgingly to my significant other, it's well within their right to hit me with the meanest uppercut ever
You think
demonstrated
so?
in history.
Like you wouldn't feel like some kind of let me explain.
Listen, it entirely depends, right? Because I said it like this. I'm sad because I'm leaving somebody to nigh eternal loneliness,
Okay.
right? Not because I loved you, but it's just a sad situation, right? It is a sad thing to have to know that somebody that cared for you is lonely, right?
Okay.
That's how I
All
phrased it when you said, "Would you leave?"
Let me.
If I get the vibe that they're sad because like they grew to love them, you're going to grow to love this knuckle sandwich. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. It just is what it is.
Okay.
Put on your fucking armor, grab your celestial bronze sword. Let's go a few rounds.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck that.
Oh my god.
Fuck that. You go over to the side. Take me to the island. Take me to the island. Let's see some
Take
shit.
me to the island
No,
is
no, no,
crazy,
no.
bro.
Take me to the island. Take me to the island. I just want to talk. No, I don't. I'm gonna kill him. I mean,
okay, bro.
I mean, listen.
No, listen. If you go to the island and
you're eternally lonely, I can fix that.
Look. If you go to the island, and first of all, they're mortal, right? And you see them, and you're like, the worst thought you could have is, I get it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Forget the raft.
Guess what? You know what's happening? I'm loading. celestial bronze shells into the shotgun, putting a switch on it, and you're cooked. I'm using an automatic firing shotgun of celestial bronze bullets. Everybody's fried. Then I'm getting my boat and I'm sailing back home and forgetting the whole thing ever happened.
Okay. So you're okay. So you're in the role of Percy, right? Let me just get this straight.
Okay.
You're willing to say your significant other would be well within the rights to do everything you just said to you. Like let me go over there and see him, right? Like your significant other is like, let me go see her, right? Let me talk to Calypso.
Hey,
I need to have words.
If I reacted like that, if I reacted like, man, I wish I could have been there with Calypso. Yes. Does that mean I'm gonna be happy about it? No. But that's your right. That's literally your. That's
okay. But you know
best
bro. You know, like you left the island.
No,
okay.
So
no.
You're not understanding, bro. You're not understanding. You're not getting it right. It depends on intentions. If my girl says, listen, I left. It wasn't even, I stayed there because I was injured, right? The 2 weeks was 2 weeks of recovery. Right? That's it. I was sad leaving because I left him there lonely. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even going to sugarcoat this shit. I'm going to be pissed for about a week, right? But I'm willing to let that slide. I'm going to let that simmer in my head, right? Steaming, but I'm going to let it, I'm just going to let that, I'm going to keep that closed, right?
Okay.
He says, no, I really grew attached to him, so it was really hard to leave. First of all, I'm throwing up. First off, right? I'm throwing up right then and there, falling to my knees, wiping my face and getting up. And then as I get up with perfect form, I'm going to uppercut and twist and follow through. You would think that Ryu taught me how to do that himself.
Okay. Look, I think
that's what it is. Perfect form, perfect twist, rotation, and torque. It's actually insane how flawless that hit would land.
Okay. What I have to ask is, you leave the island. What is your motivation for doing so? Is it not my life, everything I love more is over there? Is that like, why would you not assume?
Not love more. It's the stuff I love, period. Because there's no love for the island. That's the thing. Love more. No, more indicates that there's love at the island. It's not love more. It's all the stuff I love, period. Listen, I loved you more, or, I knew it was, don't say duty or job or responsibility. Oh my God, bro. I'm headbutting you.
Oh,
don't do that.
Okay.
And listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing too, right? I think you're crazy, right? Because we've been putting it on me, right?
Okay.
Let's roll reverse. You're in a relationship, right?
Right.
Your girl comes back and says, it was the hardest decision in my life. I almost didn't come back to you. You letting that shit slide?
Okay. No, but I'll tell you.
Be honest. Don't bullshit me.
My whole thing is, assuming no love, right? It was just like I feel sorrow for you. I feel like empathy to your plight, to your curse, right? But, everything I love is over there. That's my thinking for leaving the island, right? If I'm just copy pasting that and role reversing, right? And it was explained in that way, I'd be like, yeah, I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you healed up. That's cool, right? If we're talking like
with an empathetic lariat, bruh. I don't know.
If we're talking like, fuck, like, hey, love you so much. I'm here now. But like, there's like a tear, running down her face. I'm like, nah. That's a bit much.
Says, I knew it was my responsibility to come back to you, right? I didn't want to, but I knew that I had to. Says those words exactly.
No, that's unacceptable.
I didn't want to, but I knew that I had to. Oh my God, you are going to see the fastest quick draw in your life. You're going to be split in twain. What Trunks did to Frieza will pale in comparison to the speed at which I draw Riptide and ching 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 ching. No.
Okay.
No.
So for you, right?
Responsibility, duty.
Okay, no responsibility, no duty. It was literally just like the empathy route, right? Like what's your reaction to the empathy route of like leaving the island? Not a love for Calypso.
So I'm like, I'm okay. I'm hugging them, right? I'm so glad you're alive, right? Doing all that, whatever. I'm going up to my cabin, and I say this with all seriousness. Both hands on the trash can, doubling over vomiting. Right?
What the fuck?
Because now I'm at a crossroads, right? Because here's the thing.
This was
They
supposed to be
didn't
the
do
good
anything
playthrough.
wrong. Listen, it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
I didn't uppercut them to the moon,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Now the problem is I'm at a crossroads, right?
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, they've now told me that they didn't do anything wrong and they didn't even think anything wrong. On the other hand, I thought you were dead and you were with some hot guy.
No, dude,
the
no. It's
two
not just some
opposing
hot guy. Hold
forces-
on. It's not some hot guy. It is
yes.
the hottest, hotter than the goddess of love. Yes.
magically so, right? My chest would be in turmoil, and it's like, okay, I would, like I said, both hands on the trash can, right? Literally vomiting. You know, hey, are you okay? I'm fine. Just I'll be out in 1 second, and then I, wipe my face. In the dude, listen. All I'm gonna say is, you know those edits you were showing me, bro?
Oh yes.
I'm like, Ronan is drowning in indescribable sadness. It's like, because it's like, okay, shit. I shouldn't be upset. ... However, I am. So now I'm a fucking insane person. I don't know, bro. I'd give it like a month. If I'm still having literal nightmares.
Okay. There is an inherent.
I just gotta call it and kill him.
There is an inherent mercy of not knowing what Calypso looks like, I think. Right? Because I think if Percy was like, we took pictures, I'm like, what?
Dude, listen, oh fucking god. I took pictures. You want to see? Oh my god, bro. I think my eye's twitching. I think my eye's twitching. You don't get it. I am cutting off my left arm, giving it to Zeus if he blows up that island. Reduce it to ashes. I don't need my left arm anymore. Kill that motherfucker. Pictures? Where did you get technology? You blew up. Where did you get a camera?
I mean,
pictures? Oh my god, bro.
As part of the curse, a camera would manifest once like a love,
Oh my
a spark of true love was formed.
Oh
a
my
spark?
god. A spark. A spark. Oh, they're about to see the sparks of black. Oh, they're about to see the spark. They're about to see who the sparks of black shows who to bless.
They're gonna see a spark from the Master Bolt.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so honest. This is about to be the first dozen rush consecutive black flash. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. The sky will turn dark from the amount of times I land that shit.
Bro,
You don't get it.
Forget about an arm to Zeus. I'm sacrificing like a foot to Kronos. Like,
bro.
Like, get your daughter straight, bro.
Nah. Because no, you know what it is? I'm sacrificing my arm. Zeus, give me the power. I need to do it, please. Let me hold your Master Bolt once. I don't care if it incinerates the rest of my body after I throw it like a fucking Infinity Gauntlet. Whatever it takes. Okay. I'm making a gone binding vow, bro.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is so interesting. Landa reminded me of two things. One, Landa, thank you for the two. Annabeth let him off kind of easy. He's so lucky. He absolutely is. Absolutely is. I think they are both lucky that they're like 13 when this happened, right?
And they're also key point to remember why it's also not as fair for Annabeth to be mad. They're not in a relationship, right?
Yes.
I'm talking for me as a grown man.
Yep.
In a hypothetical relationship.
Yep.
That's why the anger is so different.
Not only that, okay, but last thing, the responsibility, like the Percy not going there is like the apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where that comes from. Now, that being said, the other thing Landa reminded me about earlier, I made a mental note of it, but I didn't want to interrupt you. This whole time, Annabeth was like thinking he was dead to the point where she was giving his eulogy.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Now let me.
Like, okay, hold on. You get the comeback, the good route, the good playthrough, the empathetic route, right? So like, I'm giving you a handicap here, right? But they come back when you're crying, delivering their eulogy. Does this add anything to you, like for you?
I wipe my eyes and say you're already dead, and then I walk away.
We don't
need to. I've already mourned you.
2
We're
weeks?
good. It's
I
fine.
mean, okay.
I've already mourned you. Now, granted, I'm going to literally still cry after that, but I have to be cool in the
Yeah,
moment.
no, that
I'm
bro, forget about a trash can. That
I'm wiping
dumpster is getting full.
pumpkin and dark. I've already mourned you.
Right.
Because, now, not immediately. Immediately, I'd hug, blah, blah, blah. Then they tell me about the story, and I'm hearing it. I'm like, wow, no, you are dead to me. You know what? I'm glad I gave that eulogy. Deuces. Now, listen, here's my question to you.
That's fucking crazy.
Here's my question
Okay.
to you.
Hmm?
You find out, right? It's been, we'll say it's been 6 months, right? It's been 6 months. They're there. They come back. You find out, like, you're happy, right? Blah, blah, blah. They seem a little off, but it's been 6 months away from, like, civilization. You don't know where they were. It could be some magical whatever the fuck, right? You literally don't know. They don't say. No one, you don't even get the implication, right? Nothing, it doesn't sync up with your mind. You know, they're a daughter of Poseidon. They could have just been the entire time healing up, right?
Okay.
Cool. Hermes then comes, right? He's delivering a package or some shit. You hear him say, I mean, how are you holding up being off of Calypso's island and all? You know, I know it was tough dragging you out of there. Like, they didn't choose to leave.
Oh my God.
They were taken, right? They were taken. They had no intention of coming back. And they didn't tell you. You didn't even, Calypso wasn't, you were just so happy that they were back. Calypso, you didn't even fathom that. End scene, go.
So, like, I was basically dragged out kicking and screaming?
They were, no, you weren't.
They were.
And you overhear it. Because Hermes is like delivering some shit. And he's like, you know, making small talk. So how are you holding up after, you know, I know it was tough to get you out of there, right?
Right, like,
and you just overhear it.
Yeah, like, and like, is Hermes,
go, motherfucker.
Okay. Can I, for comedic effect, is Hermes adding details? Like they're still continuing their conversation,
add
right?
Details, brother.
Like,
add details.
I mean, like, you were just crying so much. It was really hard, like, to move you, and we had to wait for like hours and hours for you to tire yourself out, or until you got dehydrated from like finishing out all your tears. Like your mucus in your tears were like, they were turning into blood. You were crying so much. Your voice got shot after the 4th or 5th hour, and all you could do was like scrape your hands on the beachfront, begging not to go, like some shit like that. I'm like,
yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, don't let me keep you. Like, fuck. I kind of want you to go back at that point. He's like, hey, man.
Nah, bro. Walk me through it, bro. I need to hear your mindset.
Okay. Hurt. Sorry.
You've heard it.
Okay.
Are you walking up, or are you letting it pretend like that you didn't hear that shit?
Shock, hurt, keeping it to myself for a bit just to like mull it over / like reevaluate every memory I've made with them since they came back. Just kind of recontextualize that, right? Make mental note. Come back after like a month or two of like just really like sitting with it and like preparing, and just be like, hey, just to satisfy, you know, my curiosity, just, you know, call me a little silly little guy, right? Do you still love that guy? Like what's happening here? Like,
you still love that
like,
guy?
what?
Oh, you're so much stronger than me, bro.
I mean,
even asking that question would make my stomach shrink to the size of a penny.
I'll put it like this, right? After that first month, I'd already make my peace with like the relationship being over, right? I just sort of LARP, right? Just to be like, okay, I
sort of LARP.
Yeah, I'd be
disassociated.
Yeah, no, I disassociate. I'd probably go into shock. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'd just be dead inside. So after that point, right? I'm just like, okay. It seems like the only thing stopping you from going back is that you physically can't. I feel as though you have a new quest you need to undertake. I will never speak to you again. I have also lost all motivation to eat, drink, and sleep. So if you'll excuse me, I need to go. I need to go roam the earth as a solitary wanderer. I might do odd jobs at small towns, right, just to like maintain some kind of interaction. But you know that Blade Runner edit I sent you?
Yeah.
my life until I die, basically. Like it's a wrap for me, bro. I'm just like that music is playing. I'm sitting on the steps like with a bloody nose in the middle of the snow. Like I'm calling it. Like it's over for me.
I can fix that.
I can.
It's like, oh
Oh
no.
God, bro. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
telling
bro.
you. Unironically, I might just be like, you know what I might. Okay, this is gonna sound fucking psychotic. If Hephaestus had a door, right? I'm like raising my hand to knock on it, and like chickening out like 5 or 6 times. Just be like, I wonder if he can. You know, like it's gonna be in the back of my mind, man. Like maybe real girls aren't the way to go, right? Maybe my machine will love me.
Maybe real girls aren't the way to go.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
yeah, yeah. Nah, it'd be over for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my.
Action Double Leo. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. I'll tell Hermes to take her back. Listen, y'all are.
I mean, if
Yeah,
I
y'all are.
can I, yeah. I mean, that's my personal. That's what I do. What about you?
So I'd lose 10 pounds over the course of a week, obviously, because I'm not eating or drinking.
Right,
Right.
and you're throwing up.
Um,
Yes.
and I'm throwing up constantly, right?
Right.
But after that first week, it's simply time to start acting, right?
Mm.
It's time to start the action plan. The training regimen is going to be ridiculous, right? And I'm going to start making deals with Titans. Gonna be real.
You become Luke.
I'm gonna
You
be
fucking
honest.
become Luke. Be like,
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
okay, okay.
I'm
Walk me through it.
I'm bro. Any secrets about Camp Half-Blood you need, Atlas, I need your strength right now. I have to get a crazy wind up on this punch. You don't get it. The power you have to hold the sky, I need it right now. I swear on the River of Styx, I will never ask for anything of anyone again. I need all of it right now. And I promise you this. I'm going to hit the meanest drop kick the world will ever see. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. We don't need a conversation, a question. No.
Bro, I don't care who wins at that point, right? God, Titan, whatever, right? I think me and like I don't know, an automaton in the shape of a woman might still bring up bad memories for me. I might just get like a robot dog or something, bro. I might.
Oh my god.
I might just do a
Holy
fucking.
shit.
I might just do an I Am Legend thing.
You know what? No, I know what I'm doing, bro. I'm going to the River Leith and I'm fucking wiping my memories. That's all it is. I'm literally just going to dunk my head in an underworld river and boom, gone. Who am I? Happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't need to be burdened with these memories.
I promise you, if the
I don't
roles
need to be
were
burdened with these memories.
fucking hell, Landa. I promise you, if the roles were reversed and it's Annabeth with some guy, that island would have gotten wiped out. That island would be underwater.
Yeah. Percy would have talked about that tugging feeling he gets in his gut, and then an island's just sunk. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm wiping my memories. I don't need that. Honestly, that might be the best. Like, I'm just traveling to the underworld and wiping my memories. Like, I won't dunking my head in there is kind of extra. I'll just like dip my pinky in there and hopefully erase like the last 6 months of memory.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to lose some more, I'll dip my finger in there. If I forgot what the fuck I was here for, good. I'm going back. I'm going back home.
Dude, I literally read the Calypso chapter and I was like, yeah, this is a 2-hour discussion. I was fucking right.
Yeah,
dude.
nah, bro. That's insane.
Bro, out of all the
That's so fucking insane.
Bro, out of all the trials Percy faced, I'm telling you, right? That one, ooh, fuck, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
God.
Hence Legato, the danger of the River Lee solution is what if you get back together with her? I won't care. I won't know. And it's, to be fair, it's not like they're getting back with Calypso. It's literally impossible.
Yep.
So I'm chilling.
I'm hoping that in my memory reboot, another Blade Runner reference, they just lie to me. Don't tell me about that. You know, learn from your mistakes, adapt, overcome, Keep that shit bottled up.
Nah, spin the fucking wheel on top of your head, please.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, nah. Get better.
Yep. I clearly can't
Listen,
handle
man.
it. I clearly can't handle it.
I literally went and erased my memories because of how traumatic this was.
Yep.
If you tell that,
Mhm.
what I went to the underworld, I was at the River Leith for some reason. I guess I wanted to forget something.
Yep.
And you better be the best actress on the planet the moment I say that too, because
Yep.
if your face twitches, no.
And on Valentine's Day or anytime I say I love you, don't hesitate. Just become an Oscar-worthy actor. Like
become the person I think you are.
Yes, literally,
crazy.
I need you to lie to me. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, is that a fucking creative reference? Let me post a prologue and my life is yours.
Angel of Axis. Can you?
What do you think?
First of all, just post the first 2 sentences. Let me get a sample of that, and then we'll decide if we want to see the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The Calypso curse is just like that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a fucking lot.
It's good. It's good. It happened before. Yeah.
I'm curious, right? In the Hermes example you gave, right? But like roles reversed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're the one kicking and screaming to get out. Like you have that reaction, right? You're the one having it, and they overhear you.
Mm-hmm.
How are you dealing with that? Like they've made it known that you are overheard.
Let's go to the underworld real quick. I got a river we should check out.
What the fuck?
Honey, I got a river we should check out. Okay? It's going to be really cool. And if that doesn't work, let's play football with no pads. How about that?
Whoa.
I think that might be able to help.
Okay, logic? Why?
CTE, memory loss.
I see.
Yeah. Percy spent all of the Titan's Curse ready to knock some heads over Annabeth. I promise you, if she's a hot guy, earthquakes galore. Yes.
Yep.
Honestly, the only reason I don't think it happened in Percy's case is because Annabeth can't make earthquakes. Like that's the reason. Her moveset doesn't necessarily lend to that, but yeah, bro. Annabeth's stronger than me. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, nah, Annabeth is doubly stronger than me because all this shit and at his funeral is so fucking crazy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, okay, for actually, Annabeth is even stronger than that because I realized something, right? His fucking sequel act was Rachel. Like he didn't it wasn't like a one and done with Calypso. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's fucking crazy, man. Like any possibility. Okay. Hold on. This is bothering me now. Calypso is already a fucking high mountain to clear, right? Agreed?
Yeah.
Right? Mount Olympus, really. Following up with another smaller mountain, is the hike even worth it anymore?
Person who can see through the mist.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, so rich, she could just co-opt other rich people's cars like that. Like, that's...
Bro. Like Rachel writing her number on his arm. If your girl comes back. Yeah, what up? Just some guy's number written on her arm. Oh my god.
Wait, didn't she do that in front of Annabeth?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so you see the number writing. Are you just like letting him finish or That's the Joker laugh, bro. Hold on, that's kind of concerning.
It's one of those things where like you're just done. Like I don't know. It's laughable because how about this? How do I put this? Why did you touch her arm? You know what I mean? It's just one of those. Like forget the number shit. Why'd you even get that far? No. In front of
me is nuts, man.
In front of me, because the thing is, it's like, fuck what that means for her letting you. Who the fuck do you think? Because what? I'm sorry. You're made of all human. I'm made of half god. And what did you just try? Oh, the suplex you're getting into the concrete is crazy.
Nah.
Holy shit.
I
Because that's
you remember, bro,
that's so nuts. That's
bro.
actually so
If I'm
crazy,
Percy, I'm like, hey, do you want to go see some horses?
dude.
You know which
Oh my
horses?
god, hmm.
Guess.
Oh.
Yeah, they're on a farm actually.
Uh, yeah, I'm throwing out a hollow purple and we all gone. That's actually very very fair. Um,
I'm like, hey
yeah,
guys, dinner time.
yeah,
Nah. Mind you, Rachel
yeah.
and Percy met while Annabeth was missing. I forgot about that.
Ooh, ooh, oh God.
Oh my god! And I just remember the first chapter of the fifth book. They're literally like summer friends. She's like on a beach with him, being like, "Yeah, man, I really like you," and he's like, "Man, whatever could she possibly mean?" Like, fuck, bro.
We're
Like,
friends.
bro. If he was like, okay, the thought he had was describing Rachel in a bikini was she looks like a million golden drachmas. If I was privy to a thought like that, dude, right? If I got like reader omniscience into oh,
Oh my
oh
God,
my god,
bro.
bro,
Holy
I'm
shit.
actually gripping my chest. Oh my god. Fuck.
It's one of those things where it's like it's getting to the point where I'm like, dude,
Annabeth might be a
I'll just
saint.
blow everything up.
Like Annabeth might
I'll just
actually be a
blow
saint.
everything up.
Like I'm saying all this shit out loud. I'm just like maybe the problem isn't like you know maybe it's cool that Annabeth might still be a little hung up on Luke because it seems like Percy's like fielding his fucking options, you know? Like he's not waiting, you know, he's not on hold. He's not waiting by the phone.
Yeah,
He's calling Rachel on that phone
yeah,
actually.
yeah. No, that's crazy. I will say this: imagine they're like, no, no, don't be mad at him. He just tried to kill you a couple times, but he's a good guy. What?
Yeah. No,
Excuse
oh,
me.
dude, I remember we were talking about this before stream. It was like Annabeth at some point you got to like tell Annabeth, "Hey, I get that you still have feelings for him. That's cool and all. I respected that the first time. By the third time, and I mean this so nicely, this is no longer about you. There is a man actively trying to end my life. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You need to either get over it or help me." like
Yeah.
like hey, this isn't, you know, lovingly, right? This isn't your feelings, this is my life. So, politely, respectfully, lovingly even, I am going to drown him with piranha. Like,
I'm gonna drown him with piranha. It's so fucking crazy.
like
Um,
just like, hey man, he stops being your ex-boyfriend and he starts being the guy trying to kill me after the second time. That's my opinion, personally.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That scorpion shit would have me heated because I
But, yeah.
almost just died in the forest alone.
Yeah, by a guy who I
No.
thought was my friend. Yeah, it's crazy that Percy gave her more than one, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Just
Like,
hey, come out here with me. Let's drink some sodas.
mm,
Spider on your hand, boom, stung. What? Like it remove the whole like Annabeth partner equation. Like fuck that, right? We've been talking about that for a while. The
right.
betrayal of Luke is like he was kind of an
It's
older brother
yeah.
figure.
It was like a deeply personal
I'll
thing for
tell
Percy, yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Mm.
I'm cutting off my hand. The poison's not getting to the rest of my body, bro. And you're not getting out of this forest.
Like,
We're
bro,
finishing this here and now.
like, there's something about Luke that would bother me. Okay, this is gonna sound petty as hell, right? But if I'm Percy, there is an additional thing about Luke that would just grind my gears, like, actually piss me off, more than everything he's ever done, right? You ready? Every
Mm.
time Luke tests me, he does it next to a body of water. That's
Mm.
so insulting. Like by itself, you know what I mean? Like don't do that. Like don't have a
Mm.
cruise as your fucking head of operations. Don't be in the ocean. Like Percy is like weirdly forgiving about that part. Nah, that's disrespectful as hell. A to me and my father. Like,
Hate to me and my father. Here's the thing, right?
mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean it too. I'm getting poisoned, and I'm making a business decision. As your I'm cutting off my hand, and we're handling this now,
Looks,
right now.
looks like we're going
Let's
swimming.
do it.
Looks like we're going swimming, bro. I hope you can hold your breath.
Let's really do this.
Let's
Because
light this candle.
like let's light this fucking candle, bro. Cause you come on, you started it. I'm going to finish it. I don't care if I die. I'm not letting you stroll out of here after you lured me into the woods alone and poisoned me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Again, next to a body of
With this
water.
treasure
Like,
I summon.
bro, bro, 3 spits in the face back to back. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Like, and you know what's crazy? You know how Percy has those dreams when Annabeth was missing?
Mm-hmm.
I think seeing Luke in my dreams with Annabeth as like a prophecy. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
Dude, like I said, it doesn't. I'm not even worried about like Annabeth or any other dynamics at this point. It's like, dude,
On my pride, basically. Yeah.
you tried to kill me so fucking much, and it's this. And another thing, I'm sure you've noticed, but he's always called the second greatest swordsman in like 100 years or whatever. Blah blah blah. It's like, Luke, I say this respectfully. I'm not going to let you like on some cowboy shit. This town ain't big enough for the both of us, bro. How should I put this? We're going to handle this. Bro, backbiter. Have my existence, have my identity, bro. All I need is I'm cutting the head off, bro. Like, I don't care.
Yep.
Soul, identity, will to live, gone. Doesn't matter. I'm taking you out too, brother.
Yep. I'm putting my hands
in
together.
In the words of my goat, with this treasure I summon, bro.
Bro, I'm like, Dad, if you're listening right now, I don't care about this stupid camp. I want a tsunami. It's fucking. I'm not letting him walk out of here. Either if he walks out, nobody this camp is gone. Like it's basically, if he's not gonna destroy it, I will. I'm not letting him leave here.
No, bro. The interpretation of my godly heritage would change. I'm literally saying, oh, there's water in your blood. Oh, I'm gonna make a bubble. I'm going to make a bubble in your brain, kid. You're cooked. Snapping my fingers, getting that canonical fucking water tug feeling whenever he's using his powers. There's a bubble in your brain. You're cooked. We're not doing this shit. No. I'm literally in that moment. My synapses are firing at the speed of light, and I'm figuring out any way to get my get back. Because this motherfucker has me fucked up. There's no way. Because Luke does him so disgustingly dirty so often, bro. No. Not anymore. Not anymore. Hold on, I got an incomplete domain for you, buddy.
Yep. Also, unrelated, I think Angel of Axis dropped. Okay, let's see. When Nami pricked up the basket, her mother gave her, and she saw something that it was a ball of thorny vines with back, which sprouted soft wings. The girls.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what is this a fanfic of, Angel of Axis? I feel like we missed some context.
Yeah, maybe we missed the beginning or some shit. I don't know.
God, man. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a fun conversation.
Seawater Coffin is the domain name, bro, and I'm taking.
Oh, that's
down.
fucking raw. Like, that's so fucking raw.
Like, let's go. We. I'm not dying. We're dying. Let's do it.
Hey,
let's do it,
bro. I have a funny question about your video. Did you say a line did you say this line or any variation of it? In dry land, this might be the first fight Percy loses. ... But that all changes when there's water.
No, bro. But I'm also not that far yet, so
okay.
That's probably why.
I mean,
yeah.
I just feel like that'd be a cool little thing, and then you add like ocean sounds or something. Yeah.
Ocean sounds. The sea is the source of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But it's gonna be no. Okay, ready for a bar. The sea may be a source of life, but for Percy's opponent, it'll be a source of death.
Yeah, I gotta cook.
Yep. You gotta get crazy. Um, it's original fiction. I see.
Horizon of the Captivating Skanda. Yeah. Nah, bro. And I'm summoning Sure Hit Pegasi. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Sure Hit Hippocampi. Sure Hit Sea Monsters. Sure Hit Riptides. Yeah, no, you're finished, brother. Domain Expansion Blue Abyss, hard. Atlantean Coffin of the Seven Seas, hard.
hmm
Ooh, that's cold. That's cold as hell. That's cold as hell. That's cold as hell.
Nico's power
Um,
set calls for some hard lines too. I mean, anything with like Iron Coffin or something is like crazy. Like I think
yeah.
a lot of Jogo's techniques when you remove the fire parts are actually great for Nico. Like Coffin of the Iron Mountain is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's real cool, bro. And it's
hmm
Stingent Iron. You just hold on, that's hard. Davy Jones Locker is funny and hard as
Yes,
hell.
yes. I was thinking about Davy Jones Logger, but I wasn't
The
sure.
Bermuda Triangle, bro. Oh,
Mm,
hold on. Mm. Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, me and Lethality came up with the idea at the same time.
nice.
Well, it may have seemed like I stole that from you because of the delay, but I apologize if I did. But
Some play on
and
Mariana's Trench would be sick. Like
yeah,
if it was his
Nico's a
Maxim
shadow guy
technique.
too,
Uh,
making me fight back. Go ahead. Let me not say. You know what? You're a Percy Jackson ally. I'm gonna let that slide. Relax on Megami. But yeah.
I mean, there's the difference between Megami
Yeah.
Shadows and Nico Shadows, and that Nico Shadows are like terrifying. It's just, you know, I feel like it's a little much. Ugh. Are you still
So
there?
anyway, back to
Okay.
Percy
I like that you
Jackson.
let
Yeah,
that sit
nah,
for a
just
bit. Yeah, were you thinking about it? Just going back and forth, or are you making a point?
I was considering just leaving the call.
Oh my god.
But I decided to just
So,
just let that simmer.
damn, Megami over Nico. That's interesting.
No, it's not about that, but it's like it's one of those things where why it gotta be one versus the other? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
don't let me
Why
choose.
can't it be Percy versus Nanami?
Like asking me, fucking hell, asking me like to choose between my favorite child.
Yeah, I just like I have one, but it's a little rude to make me choose. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Uh, I need to know
Um.
Creams's curse technique for this story. What story? The D&D thing?
Oh yeah. Plot in the second era of sorcery, two prisoners are set to be executed: the Broken Ronin and Creams. Through a Though a day before the execution, the Zenin clan hired the two to hunt down the blank. That's what Angel of Axis's Angel of Axis's synopsis for his fanfic for us.
Oh, who's Nabi then? Oh, I guess that's an OC.
Yeah.
So, just like a small question here. The Broken Ronin. Like, is that his name, his title, or are you referring to us as the Broken Ronin and Creams? Like, just like
No, we're two separate entities, bruh.
it just the
And the
throws me
and the
off.
Broken Ronin is like the strongest sorcerer. You know what I mean? The honored one,
I just
the fallen one. You know what I mean?
I okay. Nico's casually also an
Um,
Earthbender. Uh, eh, I'd say
and to some extent, yeah.
I mean, I'd give him Earth Splitter. That's kind of raw.
Mm.
Challenger Deep is 10,935 meters deep underwater. The bro creams
His
around.
title, his name is never known. Oh, that's hard.
Ah, okay.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
That's a little much. Okay. You know what, Angel of Axis? Send me the first chapter of your fic. Let me pre-screen it.
Let me pre-screen it. Yeah.
But also, you
Well, damn.
remember your due date is loosely the 100th episode, so a little under 12 weeks, buddy. I like that I said that as if it's like a short amount of time.
I also like how you said that like he works for us or something. Your
I
due date.
I mean, no, because he said he wanted us to read it, and I was just like, oh, the 100th would be a good time to do
Oh,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Um.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's like due date is nuts. But yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, I didn't realize how many people I've given that due date to, because lethality just reminded me, and I think we have like one or two other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Cream's curse technique, copium. In an event of a lethal attack hitting him, Creams can argue about how lethal it is, and it turns into a gas.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
No, but see, I'm
That's
not.
something.
I mean, I'm not really. If you look at the angle, really, I mean, it's just the sunlight. Honestly, like, nah. You know what? You know what it was? I was scratching there earlier. That's why the skin is a little red. And it's like, motherfucker, your stomach is
Hmm.
gone.
Hmm.
Um, God. You know what's even funnier? My chosen technique for D&D is it's not in a it's in a similar category as this ability that you've described, Angel of Access.
Hmm. Extension technique, waffle. Yeah.
Uh man. Oh shit. You know the one thing we haven't talked about with Percy Jackson? And I guess we'll do this to close out,
Hmm.
right? Dahlia.
Hmm.
Because remember, I read two,
Yeah.
three,
How do
and
you feel?
four. Yeah. Talia was
Yeah, how do you feel
great.
about her?
She really was just like Percy, but with like Zeus's powers. You know, like
Hmm.
that. You know that bit when they were at Camp Half Blood and she pushed him a little too hard, and he was like,
Yeah.
"All right, bet whirlpool."
Yeah. And then the lightning, and then he's gonna get it back up. He's like, all right, I got something even better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, because like it was kind of fucked up that that fight was broken up. Because I'm like, no way Percy didn't get a shot back in. I mean, he sort of did. She got a little wet, right? But like,
Mhm.
nah, no, she got the sparks going. You know what I mean? Like we were just getting warmed up.
Yeah. 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 A full on Thalia Percy fight would be crazy, but
Yep.
it'll be okay.
Bro, I love to think Rick doesn't say it, but like I just kind of cannoned it a little bit. But I was like, imagine Thalia's like, oh man, I'd love to go swimming, and Poseidon is just like, who the fuck do you think you are? Because
Yeah, it doesn't seem from what I remember that like Zeus's kids have that problem.
yeah, I mean they don't
Um
go like they don't press Poseidon about it, or like they just don't go into the water in the first place. But I do think it's funny as like a thought experiment.
mhm.
It's just like,
I,
oh,
yeah.
let me take a bath, and Percy's just like, no,
Mm.
nah, you're a
Let me take a bath. Nah, is crazy.
nah, like you're a shower is like us being charitable.
Yikes. So Zeus's kids canonically fucking smell.
God,
Interesting.
that
Um,
look,
I don't think anybody's as petty as Zeus though, because like people walk into the underworld all the time. Like they can
yeah,
kind of just let that shit rock.
but I think my whole thing is Hades welcomes it probably because he's lonely. So he's like, wait, visitors that aren't dead people?
But bro doesn't really fuck with people.
No, he doesn't fuck with dead people.
Yeah, but
Like,
he doesn't fuck with people though. Like he doesn't fuck. He's lonely, but that doesn't mean he really likes mortals and shit. You know what I mean?
I guess. I was thinking about like it's first. Oh, let me wrap up Talia real quick. Cool ending. I thought that was a really cool subversion slash kind of a dick move. Just to kind of pass the buck to Percy. Just be like,
Hmm.
hey, Percy.
Hey, listen, bro. Let's be real. You're doing the same thing.
What do you mean?
I'm saying you get the opportunity to not have the fate of the world rest on your shoulders. The creams I know, the creams that removes people's spine, the creams that
Oh
charge
my
people
god.
for
Oh my
like
god. Oh my
idle
god.
transfiguration healthcare. That guy, the morally bankrupt person I know, is not choosing to hold that weight and deal with all that pain and suffering.
I mean,
Bro
yeah.
was instantly deciding to take the easier way out,
Actually, you know
which is
what's?
fair. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
I mean,
easier for a reason.
you're not inaccurate, but you're actually underestimating the bankruptness. I'll tell you why. I'd go back
Am
to the
I?
Oracle in secret and ask and try to ask follow up questions on like the like what can I choose about like to change about Olympus, what what are the perks, right? Because I don't want to like save them only to get like I can pick what color the new fucking hydrangeas are. Like, can I really do some
Uh,
shit? Like can I fire Ares? Like type shit. Like there's a Death
And
Note.
I fire Aries
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah. There's a Death Note energy into the questions I would have.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, my technique. Degrading dermal. With every roast, the more the opponent feels insecure, the more armor or weaponry he gets. Domain expansion, Blade of the Crumbling Mountain. That's hard.
That is hard.
That's
Wait,
so fucking.
wait. I didn't get a domain, did I? Hold on.
That's just not your skill set, brother.
Nah, nah. Angel of Access. What's my domain, brother? Um,
Domain. Not every sorcerer got a domain, bro. It's okay. It's
this
all
is
right. You know what I mean?
this is not my problem, cousin. Good luck, Thalia Grace. You're so real for that because I'm doing the same. That's crazy, Landa. That's crazy. Okay, BR. This is the big question. You ready?
Is this the one we're ending off on? Because I
Yes.
feel like we've been streaming for a while.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you get the choice, right? One Percy Jackson quest with Percy. Whichever is worse, Percy as party leader or you as party leader, or
Mm-hmm.
average JJK mission. They don't tell you what grade it is, or they lie.
Average JJK mission, or I get to pick the Percy quest.
Or average Percy quest.
See, bro, I don't know what either of those mean.
Okay, so okay,
just give me a quest and give me a mission, bro.
Okay, let me give you the Lightning Thief mission. I think that's probably the easiest, air quotes, versus like Shibuya.
What the fuck?
Like which challenge are you most like? Do you want to undertake?
And I'm just me. I'm just regular old me.
Yep.
Yeah, go and get me on the Lightning Thief, bro.
Interesting.
Go and get me on the Lightning Thief.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting eaten the second you step out of camp. That's crazy.
No, bro, I'm not even a half-blood. Motherfuckers don't want me. I'm normal.
No. I'll put it to you like this, right? They think you're the Lightning Thief, though, despite you being immortal.
No, that's fun. That's real cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Shibuya, that nobody's fucking after me. I can kind of just chill though. Then Shibuya, I'll just Kusakabe.
Yeah, you could Kusakabe it. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, if the challenges avoid all conflict throughout the night.
Okay, you know what? I fucked up. Landa, you're right. That is not relative at all. Let me try to like get to the heart of this question, right? Would you rather do an average quest if you're like a half-blood camper, right? You can roll the dice on who you want to be, but just like an average level quest, right? You just have to do like a Greek quest, basically, right? Okay? Or something, or like go on a similar type difficulty mission as a Jujutsu sorcerer. Like there's a death cult of curse users, right? Like it could be Q or it could be Gezo.
I'm an average sorcerer. It's an average mission.
Yeah, average sorcerer, average camper. Like you're a son of Hermes or something.
Yeah. I'll go on that mission. I'll cook as a sorcerer. I'm a little bit more likely than as a camper because there's a little bit more information as a sorcerer going into a mission. You know what I mean? So if they're sending me, they at least estimate with some level of assurance that I can do it, right?
Okay.
Whereas on a quest, it's like you get this vague ass prophecy, and they're just like, I don't really know why it's you, but I guess it is, right?
Okay. My logic, I would pick the same thing, but my logic is way simpler. It's, do I want, evil people, maybe the occasional weird looking monster, or incomprehensible horrors beyond my imagination?
So wait, you picking the quest?
No, I'm picking Jujutsu Sorcerer every day. The imagination thing is fucking Percy Jackson, dude. There is no such thing as like an average quest. Like, you know what it is, man? You know what it is? An average quest could just be something that's like, it just means there's less at stake, but like you still have to do Greek mythology shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And
also, Landa, I'm picking Shibuya over HOH. I'm not gonna say what it is because that not kind of slows, but whatever, right? Yeah, I'm picking Shibuya over
Is that
HOH, bae.
is HOH a
It's a book. It's a book.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, no,
It's
from the Olympus series? What's it called?
yeah. Heroes of
Yeah,
Olympus.
Heroes of
Oh, you're thinking of House of Hades?
yeah, is it
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
is it from Heroes of
Yeah, it's
Olympus?
House of Hades. Yeah, it's from that. I'd rather do Shibuya.
Really?
I'd in fact rather be Yuji in Shibuya.
Would you rather be Yuji in Shibuya or just go through the labyrinth?
Um, Yuji survives. I will not in the labyrinth. So Yuji. Like, how should I put this? I'd rather be Yuji in Shibuya 20 times than go through HOH.
Mm. What is the Shibuya
Yeah,
line like in Percy Jackson scaling? Like what is one Shibuya equalized to?
maybe one Shibuya is about half of the book you're gonna read next.
Okay, well, what about going into the underworld? Just like in the first book, how they just like went to go see Hades.
Maybe like a finger bearer. You know what I mean? Depending on what grade you are. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a finger bearer, but it is anyways.
Interesting, because I'm thinking like the Cerberus thing might cause you a little trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A finger bearer is still a special grade, but like a finger bearer when you're not sent there as a finger bearer level sorcerer, you know what I mean?
I
You're
see.
sent there to exercise some bullshit.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be
Yeah.
relative in terms of like you would be UG at the finger bearer level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the stakes. Okay, that's
Hmm.
interesting. That is super fucking interesting. What would you say is like culling game stakes, like where it's at in the manga right now?
The overarching story for Heroes of Olympus,
Ah, okay.
like
Cool.
fate of the world on the line type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. Do you
Mm.
what did you think of Cronus as a villain, by the way? When you were at like this level of reading that I'm at.
It's kind of tough because after the Lightning Thief, I basically read them all pretty close sequentially.
Mm,
Um, Cronus is cool, but I think a lot of his cool shit is obviously this book because
mm.
he hasn't really been a physical villain for very long.
Yeah, I mean, granted, not his fault, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I will say once he does show up, he shows up, he shows out.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
Percy, I do love that at least for right now, Rick describes his dominion over time as like, nah, his presence is so crazy. He happens to bend time around him.
Yes.
It's fucking wild.
Yep. Very, very fun. Very fun.
Yeah, I know the
Fun stuff.
is the time scaling like important to your video? Is Percy faster than time?
Faster than time is crazy. Resistance to time just kind of implies something. Yeah.
Cool.
Um. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Uh, wow, this was a fun little air quotes stream. Um, lethality. I'm gonna ask you for a
Yeah.
special request. I'm not even gonna ask you to timestamp all of this. I'm really not. Just like let's try to split this video into the tier list and like I guess Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I saw people complaining about our last membership episode being real short. Obviously, because I had stuff to do
Mm,
after. I think we made up for it with this one. I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
Uh,
Um.
so this was a good. This is our proper season finale of Honored Ones. Doesn't even have a name, just
You
Honored
know.
Ones member streams. Season 1,
Yeah.
Season
Season
2,
one,
yeah, Honored
gentlemen.
Ones After Dark. Woo!
Whoop whoop whoop. But yeah, yeah, this was pretty fun. Glad you guys seemingly enjoyed, or at least were entertained enough to stay.
Mm,
Appreciate everybody for being a member.
mm.
Everybody who donated, thank you guys a lot. And we hope to see you guys not only on Sunday for the chapter stream, but also next Thursday for our first foray into Underwinds After Dark.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys who listened, watched, kept listening, and kept watching even after the tier list. Y'all are the real ones for real. And appreciate you guys later.